Yay!
Okay,
Hooray!
recording started, and tonight we are going to be playing Otogirisou. There are two English translations of this. I chose one based on which one seemed to have had the most work put into it just from a glance, and that's this one. So, is it actually the best one? I don't know, but my very base interaction made me think it was so. Are you guys getting okay, steady, like, screen footage?
Yes.
Okay. Swag and epic.
Swag and epic.
I don't know a damn thing about this game beyond the broad strokes of how it works.
I know not a single thing.
I know it has interesting music.
Mm-hmm.
It's also going to be a lot of reading, and I warned Paxton that I might assign her a character.
I brought a glass of water just in case.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I'm so excited.
Mine? Me, my name?
Perhaps.
Okay. There's not enough room for Allison, is there? No, 2 characters left. I'll be Allie. Otogirisou and I go way back.
It's really close.
Me and Otogirisou, we're chill. The narrow mountain road weaved back and forth. I'm not sure if it was because of the shadows from the mountain or something else, but it felt oddly gloomy. The trees were all lined up in a row like a procession of corpses, and the way the rocks were shaped made them look like monsters. This is such a... Why are you already dreary? The horror hasn't even started yet, man.
Just making things out of nothing, truly.
Just jumping at shadows. I decided to put those disturbing thoughts out of my head. I decided I was acting like a freak. I could hear Nami breathing lightly as she slept. She was awake until just a moment ago. I figured she must be tired after a day of fishing at the river. She looked so beautiful as she slept. As I gripped the steering wheel, yeah, eyes on the road, motherfucker, I couldn't help but gaze at her. Ah! Wait, no, I don't want to be the guy. I thought I was naming a save file. I don't want that. I'm resetting. I can't do this.
Maybe they're lesbians.
No, in the 90s?
Lesbian!
In the 90s in Japan with Chunsoft? Either way, I'm not doing a fucking self-insert. No, it's remember. Doing a new one. What's a good name that a guy would have? What's a man? Name any man.
Jerk.
Feeling...
Jerkathan.
Jerk? You have opinions.
Jerk.
Well, I guess I can't talk because when I myself said name any man, my mental response was Grover Cleveland.
Mine was Obama. And that's the last name.
Yeah.
Okay,
Barack.
Grover,
Yeah.
Grover, Obama, or Jerk? Which way we heading?
I do like Grover and Jerk.
Yeah, it was good.
I'll make it Grover.
I like Grover.
This can be the story of Grover Cleveland.
I'm thinking of Grover Sesame Street.
That's also fine, but that's bad because I might like read in his voice at some point without thinking. The narrow mountain road we've back and forth. I already read this.
Oh my god.
Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. I could hear Nami breathing lightly as she slept. She was awake until just a moment ago. I took my eyes off the road and stared at her, afraid. Blah, 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 blah. Ah, Grover! A car! Nami suddenly shouted. Without thinking, I was just about to hit the brakes, but there was no car headed towards us at all. Nami! That's too Yoda.
That was very Yoda.
Paxton, do you want to take Nami? I imagine she'll be the primary, secondary character.
Oh, sure. Oh, that was a dream?
Come on, get it together. I pretended like I was gonna smack her with my elbow. What? And at that time, I thought of, oh wait, I get options. A, I thought about how
I just
cute Nami
chose.
was. B, I shivered like I just had a premonition of something sinister. Okay, is Grover a wife guy or is Grover haunted?
Let's be a wife guy, but in a normal way.
Okay,
In
we're
a
gonna be the
normal way.
Because all
world's
women
first.
are cute.
We're gonna be the first wife guy. I thought about how cute Nami was. They have flowers like that here, huh? Oh no, wait, that's Nami.
Oh, they
Nami
have
said.
flowers like that here, huh?
Nami said as she looked out at the scenery. Yellow flowers lined both sides of the road. Oh, those. They go by a few names. Hypericums, St. John's wort, or Otogirisou. The letters used to write Otogirisou mean the brother cut flowers.
Oh? What a creepy name.
There's a sort of legend about them.
Oh, I'm all ears.
I love a character who wants to hear a legend. And at that time, I thought I might scare Nami a little. B, I figured I could use the opportunity to embellish the story. I don't think a wife guy would scare his partner.
I don't think so.
Okay. Once upon a time.
Huh? What's this about all of a sudden?
It happened ages ago. Two brothers, falconers, lived deep in the forest. The two of them got along well and always spent their days hunting together.
Are you saying falconers hunt for falcons?
What? No, that's not what he was.
Truly not saying
Truly
that.
not even a little. Oh, a falcon.
Oh.
With
Aw.
falcons. Anyway, they were from a
Dumb.
prestigious family that was well known for raising strong falcons, but they had a secret medicine that healed falcons' wounds. It had been passed down in their family for generations. With that medicine, falcons that usually would have died from their injuries healed right up.
That's not fair, keeping it all to themselves.
Maybe so. But it was for that reason that the brothers were respected by the nobility. One day, the ruler of their village gathered all of the falconers around for a hunting tournament there.
A hunting tournament? Weird.
Don't pester me about the story, all right?
It feels like it's dragging on, though.
A wife guy would follow his wife's demands.
That's true.
Should I give you the short version?
Please.
Okay, to make a long story short, their secret medicine got leaked out. The older brother was so mad at his little brother for it that he stabbed him. His blood splashed on the flowers, and that's where the flowers got their name.
Otogirisou. Brother cut flowers, huh?
I like how she talks like Snake Metal Gear Solid. That's the story. Brother cut flowers, huh?
Pretty good.
It's the kind of story you hear all the time, huh? Oh, it's starting to rain. Oh, wait, no, I think that was yours.
Oh, I don't know.
Each flower has a meaning, you know, and Hypericums mean... Oh, I can't remember.
You forgot?
I made it this far into the story, but it's just... It was on the tip of my tongue.
Now you've got me curious. Oh,
Well, Will sending messages started to make it flicker.
his power. Oh, he's on his way.
Oh, it really doesn't like that Will sent a text. That's so scary. What was it, though? I know it didn't mean suicide or anything like that.
A flower that stands for suicide? I've never heard of anything so ridiculous.
Nami is such a doubter. She's so
She
rude.
really is.
Nami laughed. A, I responded calmly. It's not out of the question. B, I started laughing too. Well, Grover loves to laugh with his spouse, I think.
I think so.
I started laughing too. Suddenly, Nami started looking around.
Hey, Grover. Are we lost?
Now that she mentioned it, I did feel like something wasn't right. I started to feel uneasy. Hey, nah, there's no way we're lost, I said, as if only because I wanted it to be true. Well, hey, just think of it like we're putting on the scenic route. I put on a strong front. What do you think, guys?
Oh man. Let's be a weakling, not a strong. Let's be
Not a strong front.
not a
I
strong.
agree.
Front.
We're gonna be the weirdo? Okay.
The weirdo.
Oh! I just got hit by a car. Whoa! I turned the steering wheel quickly. I managed to dodge the car, barely, but the car was careening downhill. Something wasn't right. The brakes weren't working. The car was gradually picking up speed.
Grover. Brake.
I'm stepping on the brakes. They're not doing anything.
Well, do something.
To the left was my big tree, and to the right was a river. Hey, we're gonna be fine. I pulled on the parking grate. I'm gonna take a gamble on that big tree there. I pulled the steering wheel to the left. See, I'm gonna drive into the river, and I pulled the steering wheel to the right. Oh, that's so tempting.
It's so.
Wait, how far are you guys in?
We're still in the intro. Hi, Will.
Okay, is it being recorded?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Yes.
Okay, let me get settled in. Yay!
Hey, Will, now that you're here, do you think we're gonna pull on the parking brake, pull the steering wheel left to try and hit a big tree, or pull the steering wheel right to pull into the river?
Oh, into the river.
Oh, of course! I'm gonna drive into the river! I pulled the steering wheel right.
I'm glad we all agreed.
The car plunged into the water diagonally and stopped. Whoa, Nami, the windows! Get away from that window there!
Grover.
Nami grabbed me and shook me. Snap out of it! Oh, wait.
Oh, snap out of it. What are you talking about?
Huh? The river. Where's the river?
What river?
Nami looked me straight in the eyes and said,
You're kidding me, right?
but the river. You're telling me there wasn't a river?
Maybe on the logo of my bag.
Gah.
What a strange thing to say.
I know.
That's so bizarre.
Were you just seeing things out there, Grover?
A, apparently so. I rubbed my eyes. B, no, the river just disappeared. I said stubbornly.
Wait, so did we crash or like what?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
A wife guy would never be stubborn and rude. Apparently
Never.
so.
That's so true.
We've decided this first run we're playing a wife guy named Grover.
Okay.
I rubbed my
Grover's
eyes.
a crazy name.
Well, I said, we figured out that you're naming the man in the beginning, and I said name a man, and we all thought of different men. Ella said jerk. I said Grover Cleveland. Paxton, I forget what you said.
I said Obama.
Obama, sorry.
You should have gone with Obama.
Well, maybe next run. We got out of the car. We could see a small light through the grass. Maybe it's a house.
Does that seem the kind of place where you find a house?
I certainly did sense some weird vibes coming from that direction. Oh.
Huh?
It seemed like the light started moving. Whoa, I can hear my voice. Someone's echoing.
I'm worried it's me.
I hope it's not you.
Give me a second.
It was a window, right? But I mean, just now, it kind of went swoosh to the side. We decided to take a look through the forest.
Oh,
Ooh.
that was awesome.
Nami covered her ears and squatted down. I gasped and watched the giant tree fall. The cedar tree had split in two, and it was smoldering, pushing black smoke up into the air. Below it, my car had been smashed beyond repair. How?
It's as flat as a pancake, huh?
Well, at least we're both alive.
We should get going.
We're doing a lot of guesswork on who's who.
We can't just stand around here after all.
If you want me to take over the other voice, I can also do it.
Oh, I don't mind.
Okay. We fished out a
Looks like
bag
you're
with an
fair to
extra
go.
set of clothes we'd packed and a flashlight and started walking to what seemed like the light of a house. Hey, what if it's not a house? Oh, Nami.
Hey, what if it's not a house?
Nami seemed really scared. Maybe the lightning really shocked her. So, A, hoping to calm Nami down, I took her hand. B, I quickened my pace to hurry up and find out where the light was coming from. A is the wife. Come on.
A for sure.
A for sure. Hoping to calm Nami down, I took her hand.
Wait.
I think that's her.
Oh. Okay. No.
She was acting like I had groped her or something. Hey, Nami.
Oh. Sorry, Grover. Your face looked like some kind of dried up mummy for a second there.
What the fuck, huh? A mummy? Nami came over and clung to me. The rain's getting worse. Let's pick up the pace. Oh! Nami and I had both said the same thing at the same time. There was a line of nothing but hypericums. Hypericums.
Wait, if you're
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut up.
They looked almost like a path that was leading us toward the light. That's when I said, A, let's go check it out for the time being, Nami. B, maybe we shouldn't go. Well,
Oh,
this is how we progress the story, I imagine.
I imagine.
Let's go check it out for the time being, Nami.
Okay.
We continued walking. Suddenly, Nami stopped dead in her tracks. Nami. She was silently pointing at someone. Something. The scary house.
Why are you blue?
It was an old mansion. Not only were the lights on in one of the windows, the whole building seemed to glow with a blue, otherworldly light. That building. Oh.
That building.
Nami held her breath. It almost looks like it's glowing. Fuck. It does, doesn't it? I could feel a chill run down my spine. I was getting goosebumps.
Are we still going in there anyway, Grover?
When Nami asked me that, A, I decided to head straight back to where we came from. B, I decided to head straight inside. Well, we gotta go in the scary, scary house.
Our car crashed. We need help.
We need help. I just decided to head straight inside. It should be a good test of our courage. Let's go.
Your voice is trembling, Grover.
I was just adding a little vibrato to it.
We don't have to do it if you don't want to. Let's turn back.
That's exactly what I wanted to do, but I didn't want her to think of me as less of a man. We're gonna run in. Now shut up and follow my lead. Hey, wife guy.
Whoa. Wife guy.
My voice trembled again. We ran. Nami ran like a wild goat, falling about 5 meters behind me, which is about 15 feet, by the time I reached the front gate. Let's go inside. I did know that about this translation, that they translate meters to feet, like in text for you.
That's really funny.
That's so funny.
And then, A, I thought I'd enter without any hesitation so Nami wouldn't be scared. B, I felt lost about whether or not we should actually go inside. Are we feeling brave, gang, or are we feeling scared?
So brave. So brave.
We're feeling so brave. I thought I'd enter without any hesitation so Nami wouldn't be scared. I easily pushed open the heavy-looking doors of the gate, which gleamed black, wet from the rain. They put up no resistance. Excuse us, we're coming inside. We politely bowed before taking the first step beyond the gates. The whole garden was filled with hypericums in bloom. All they're growing are hypericums. At that moment, something raced by. Oh!
It's a cat.
Oh, a cat?
Oh,
Man, it scared me.
It's a black cat.
The black cat turned to face us. Its body began to swell with light and it turned green? No, a green cat? The green cat quickly left, heading to the many hypericums in the field.
This rules.
Grover.
Without delay, I said, A, our eyes must be tired. B, it must be a trick of the light. This one is admitting our fault. B is like, that happened, but I don't know why. I'll say B. It must be a trick of the light. The wind grew strong. It sent a wave through the countless yellow flowers. The wave moved from the gate to the mansion. I could almost feel the mansion shake from the impact of the wave, and then it stopped. I stood there in the rain, struck by the thought that I'd just witnessed something sinister and dark. Is that... Who's that?
Oh, I don't know.
It's Nami.
Oh. Hey,
Nami put her hand up to her ear.
do you hear that? Something's rustling.
Huh? You mean the wind blowing through the leaves?
Not that. Something else.
Suddenly, a speckled snake slithered out from the tall grass. I could see its fangs glistening in its open mouth.
You hear it, right? That sound.
What are you talking about? Look! It's a snake! A snake! I took Nami by the hand and ran towards the mansion in a panic. Hey, wasn't that a rattlesnake? What's it doing in a place like this? Oh, Nami shouted it. Whoops. This continues to be an issue.
It's okay.
How should I know? Why don't you ask the snake yourself?
I love this guy.
It's
This guy's so
poisonous.
good.
If I tried talking to it, it'd bite me for sure.
Why is
I
this
don't
a
know why I said
comedy?
that's so sassy.
We screamed back and forth at each other as we sprinted as hard as we could. We ran up the stone steps to the entrance, and when we turned back, we saw the snake slithering towards us over the brick-lined path. I grabbed the door handle. The door was locked, and it wouldn't even budge.
Stop on the
Excuse
snake.
me, could you open the door, please? Please? There didn't seem to be any response from the inside of the mansion.
Grover, it's coming. It's coming closer.
Nami shrieked.
Oh, that was so not a shriek.
I decided to break the window on the right entrance, slam my body on the door as hard as I could.
Just close you, B. Please do, B.
Oh,
Honestly.
I think you're asking for B, but you sound like you're sealed inside of a jar and trying to speak from inside.
I was gonna ask if my audio was okay.
No, it's really
It's
not.
fine now.
Okay.
I think it's because the speaker of my headphones is where my pillow is. Do I sound okay now?
A little better, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'll do B for Bozo. I put all of my power into my right shoulder and slammed into the door as hard as I could. It's a good thing the door was so old. After 2 or 3 hits, the lock broke and the momentum sent me falling straight through the entrance.
I missed.
Hello.
That takes care of that. Oh, you're
What?
bleeding. Oh, Nami. Every time. Can you say that Nami's speaking first? Can you make her text a different
Please?
color? My left hand had been scratched and it was bleeding. Oh, it'll be fine. It's just a scratch. I sucked at the wound.
Don't do that. You need to get it properly cheated. Girl, where? Oh.
Nami took out a handkerchief from her pocket and wrapped it around my hand. It smelled faintly of roses.
This is all I can do for you for now, but I'll tend to it later.
Thanks. I felt a bit bashful. But anyway, the lock's useless now, huh?
Oh, whoever owns this place will probably give us an earful once they find out.
We'll have to apologize to them ahead of time then. I stood up and looked around. It was a spacious entrance. Oh, gay little Jones is sending messages, but I can't read them. There was a hall with stairs leading up to the second floor, and a large chandelier hung from the ceiling. On the left side, there was a large brick fireplace with a cloth-covered sofa set in front of it. Is anybody home? I raised my voice and walked further inside. We've just let ourselves in. Oh, fucking hell.
We've just let ourselves in.
Nami also shouted out, but nobody replied. Maybe nobody's home?
Yeah. Well, whatever. Let's sit down for a while. I'm exhausted.
I walked over to the sofa. Man, I'll never win. I saw there was a suit of Western-style armor that had been placed beside the fireplace.
Hell yes.
Oh, so it is. Okay. I'd seen suits of armor on TV and in photographs, but this was the first time I'd ever seen one in person. People fighting in the Middle Ages actually wore these things. It occurred to me how heavy it must have been for those people to wear them.
Hey, what's up with that?
Nami tapped my shoulder. This is the start of a new thing for me. Okay. Okay, I'll stop looking at the Discord messages. I'll trust that other people will respond.
Oh yeah, I'm responding to Joe's, don't worry.
Okay. What's up with what?
That there.
Nami pointed over to the right side of the entrance hall. A huge aquarium had been placed up against the wall. There wasn't anything particularly unique about the shape of it. It was just an ordinary-looking glass aquarium that you'd find anywhere, set in a silver-colored frame. The problem was the size. It was abnormally large. You think there's something inside it? I went over to the aquarium. The inside of the glass was covered with mildew, and the water was really dirty. Even if something was in there, you wouldn't be able to see what it was. A, I reached over the top and tried to stick my hand inside. B, I thought about taking a peek from above. So A feels like a really bad idea.
Yeah, I really love that Grover especially, but both of them, they act like Scooby-Doo characters.
Oh,
And
for
I think it's
sure.
really,
Totally.
really charming. But I think you should do A.
This
I think
is one
that's
of the-
very funny.
I've given this spiel before in like channels, but to be clear, this is one of the first like horror games as we know them ever. Genuinely ever.
It's so sick.
Prior to
That's
this,
really
they were
awesome.
mostly like action platformers and stuff like that. This was the first one with a focus
Ooh.
on atmosphere, and like the Silent Hill dev later went on to like 1 and 2, I think. Later went on to say that this was like a huge inspiration.
Yeah, that
That's
makes
so
sense.
cool.
Definitely has that vibe.
I thought about
It
taking
does.
a
We already
peek
had
from
to start
above.
out with the car crash.
Thinking I could take a peek from above, I moved over a small sofa that was in front of the fireplace. Standing on the sofa and looking down, I could see a black mass within the dark water. I couldn't tell if it was a creature, some kind of boulder, or maybe algae. I didn't have any
What?
idea.
My boulder.
My
Well,
boulder.
Do you see anything in there?
No, nothing. At that moment, the black clump moved a little. Something that looked like a ping pong ball floated up to the top.
An egg.
Ugh! I looked away. It smelled like rotten fish, and the stench made me feel nauseous. I held my breath as I looked down once more, but I couldn't see anything that had changed. What could that have been?
An eyeball or an egg. Those are my votes.
It's egg.
And then
It's egg.
It's so egg.
there was a scary creaking noise. I heard it. It
I
freaked
know.
me out.
Me
It's
too.
scary.
Who's who?
Oh, I don't know. It came from the second floor.
Someone's got to be here then.
Let's go see.
We walked up the stairs at the entrance. Hey.
Hmm?
No, it's Nami. Fuck, we can never get it right. Even though we'd come so far as to walk up the staircase, Nami was whispering to me.
What should we say if we meet whoever lives here?
We'll be honest with them. Tell them we had an accident on the road. What else are we supposed to say to... Huh?
What's the matter?
Wasn't there a suit of armor over there? I pointed to the side of the fireplace.
Yeah. Oh?
The suit of armor had vanished.
Ooh.
This is so Scooby-Doo to me.
Well, whatever. Let's go and check out that sound anyway.
That's so nonchalant about that.
Oh, this is scary.
At the
This
top
looks
of the
like
stairs,
Scooby-Doo.
the corridor went to the left and to the right. I think the sound came from this way. We walked down the hallway to the right. Which room could it be?
Shh. I can hear it again.
This is it. There's no reply.
There's no reply.
Are they not here? They opened the door without hesitation. There's gonna be a scary ghoul. I don't want to see
I'm
it.
scared.
It was dark inside. It didn't seem like anyone was there. There was a wooden table in the corner to the left with an electric light stand on it, which glowed with a red light. I saw another table, a smaller one, right beside it. It had a checkered cloth on top of it and a single book. I stepped inside of the room. Whoa! The door suddenly slammed shut behind me. A, panicked, I turned the doorknob. B, still, I paid it no mind and walked over to check out the book on the table. C, Nami, look at that door, I yelled. I feel like we're doing a wife guy run, so he has to do everything wife related, right?
Right.
Okay.
I think so.
Nami, look at that door, I yelled. It's okay. Oh,
It's okay. It's open.
I could hear a
That's
sound coming
actually
from inside the
crazy.
room. Huh? Is someone in there? Something strange happened. The table with the book set on it was moving closer to me. Or so I thought. Turns out it was a wheelchair. The person on the wheelchair had a book on their lap, which I had mistaken for a table. I couldn't see the face of the person sitting in the wheelchair because they were lit from behind. Oh, sorry for coming in uninvited. We did knock first, but I bowed down to the person in the wheelchair, and their legs caught my eye. They were so thin I felt like they might shatter into pieces after a mere touch. I raised my head back up. Oh, dead ghoul!
Oh.
There, with brown skin and sunken eyes, sat a mummy! The light from the stand cut out, and the room went totally dark. Did the wheelchair just move? Whoa! I stepped backwards.
Aha!
Nami tugged at my clothes. The squeaking of the wheelchair was coming closer and closer. My hands trembled, and I wasn't able to open the door.
It sounds like
Hurry,
a bed
hurry up and open it.
We practically fell over ourselves to escape into the hallway, but it was pitch black outside of the room, too. I couldn't tell left from right. Nami, where's my flashlight?
How would I know? I can't remember.
A, was there anything else that could be used as a light source? B, we should search for my flashlight for starters. C, maybe I could use the lighter in my pocket. What are you thinking, gang?
Big fan
The
of lighter.
Lighter?
The lighter. Yeah.
Maybe I could use the lighter in my pocket. I caught a glimpse of the staircase just a short distance away. There! We headed downstairs in a panic. The flashlight had been dropped right in front of the aquarium. Ow, it's hot! I couldn't hold on to the lighter anymore. I let go of it completely and fumbled around with my hands until I picked up the flashlight. I turned it on and pointed at the second floor. I could see its hazy circle of light illuminate the second floor passage. There was no trace of the mummy.
I can't. My legs.
Nami collapsed to the ground helplessly. I sat down beside her. I couldn't believe it, though. A mummy? Here in modern-day Japan? Were we just seeing things? A, I didn't want to scare Nami, so I decided to go check out the mummy by myself. B, I was scared, so I asked Nami to go and check for me. Okay, I was gonna say, well, we gotta choose the one where they stay together, but that's apparently not an option. Okay, I guess we do A. That's the
Yeah.
closest to a wife guy response. I didn't want to scare Nami, so I decided to go check out the mummy by myself.
Where are you going?
Nami called out to me from behind. I'm gonna go and find out whether or not that mummy was real.
Who cares if it was real? Let's just stop.
Nami was terrified. But I'm curious! And Nami, you're scared too. We need to find out the truth. We just might have mistaken it for something it wasn't.
That's true, but still.
I'll be right back. I walked over to the staircase.
Wait, don't leave me alone here. I'll go too.
Okay. We returned to the door of the room we had entered before. The door had been left open. I timidly took a peek inside, but I only saw the electric stand on the ground. There was no trace of the mummy. How strange. Ah, it's on. The light was back on. The small stand was lit again, as well as the chandelier in the hallway. Oh, a cat!
Aw.
A black cat had come out from under the table. Here, kitty, kitty! Oh, Nami! Fucking hell.
Here, kitty kitty.
Nami crouched down and picked it up. Be careful, that could be the green cat.
Green cat.
How
It kills you.
strange. I looked around the room. Were we just seeing things? You saw it too, Nami, right? She didn't reply. She was entirely focused on the cat. I picked up the book which had fallen on the floor. I opened it up. It was a diary. The entry I saw was dated 6 years ago. While flipping through the pages, I suddenly found a page that was bright red. Okay, if it's bright red, no, it would be brown.
That's fresh.
It's blood.
Huh?
There was nothing written on the page, and a Hypericum had been stuck there as a bookmark. It was covered in a blackish red liquid. And it's still fresh. Upon seeing the diary, Nami started to look a little green. It's because of the cat! It's the green cat!
It's green cat.
This music is so Silent Hill 1.
I muttered to myself, could this be the mummy's blood? B, we shouldn't be looking at someone else's diary. I closed it right away.
Wait, really quick, is my audio better?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
I love that your options are like, who does this blood belong to? And it's not nice to look at someone's diary. Guys, what do you think?
I think
feel
B
like-
is silly, but it doesn't help the story. You know what I mean? Like I'm
Yeah,
tempted
that
to
makes
do the
sense.
silly thing.
I'll do A this time. I muttered to myself, could this be the mummy's blood?
Hey, what's that sound?
Something was approaching the hallway. Could it be that suit of armor that vanished earlier?
That's ridiculous.
The sound stopped right in front of the door. Oh, the cat!
Oh, the cat.
There's too many things at play right now.
I know.
The kitty jumped through the gap in the doorway and went into the hallway. We held our breath as we looked at the door, but we didn't get the sense that anything was about to happen. We took a look through the gap, but we didn't see anybody there. It's strange, isn't it?
Hey, this is creeping me out. Let's leave this mansion already.
Nami sounded afraid when she said it. I replied, A, yeah, that sounds like a wise decision. B, yeah, I'm creeped out too, but I get the feeling we're not going to be able to escape from this. C, man, this is the first time I've been in such a weird house. It's really fascinating.
I love this guy so much. He's such a freak.
What are our
I
feelings?
really like B.
You
I
like
think for
B?
the wife run, we have to do A or B.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, this is the first time I've been in such a weird house.
So funny.
Yeah, I'm creeped out too, but I get the feeling we're not going to be able to escape from this.
What makes you say that?
Nami
Oh,
asked
that was not
angrily.
angry.
Nothing really. Call it a hunch.
Do you enjoy teasing me that much? Okay, have all the fun you want. I'm heading back.
Nami left the room. Hey, wait! I guess that wasn't a very wife guy decision. I jumped
guess
up in
so.
a panic, but Nami was heading down the stairs by herself. I'm sorry if I upset you. Wait up!
Goodbye. Feel free to make yourself at home here.
Nami opened the door at the entrance. Hold on a second. But just after she took a look outside, she shut the door. What's the matter?
Snakes.
Sorry. What's the matter? Snakes.
They're crawling around outside.
I peered outside through the keyhole. Several speckled snakes were out there, moving this way and that. See? Just as I predicted.
What are you so happy about it for?
I'm not happy about it, obviously. I hate being here as much as you do.
What should we do about it?
Nami was holding her breath. A, there's gotta be somebody here. Let's go find out where they are. B, I know, let's look for a phone.
B.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, I know, let's look for a phone.
There aren't any phones here.
That's why we have to go look for one.
What are you getting mad at me for?
I'm not getting mad.
I can take one look at your face and know you're angry.
This is the face I was born with.
Oh my god.
I headed to the back of the entrance hall. The hallway stretched to the left and right. Which way should we go? I asked. A. Let's search on the right where there are more doors. B. Let's check the left side. It has fewer doors. How we
Poor Nate's
feeling?
decision maker.
How we feeling, gang?
I'm
Let's
a
do-
left voter,
Yep.
usually.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
That's
yeah. Left wing. I'm a
Politically.
liberal,
Yay.
Nami. We entered the hallway to the left. So which door should we enter? Oh, we'll save the ones further down for later. That one was not me.
Oh, no worries.
Let's start searching from the front. I grabbed the handle of the double doors on the left side of the hallway. The moment I opened the door, my nose got hit with the stench of mold. The lights weren't on. I fumbled around, feeling for a light switch. You have a flashlight.
Right.
Once my lights came on, my eyes were drawn to the large wooden desk before me. The back of the desk faced the window, and aside from that wall with the window, all of the walls were being used as bookshelves. It looks like a study. I went over to the window and checked whether or not it could be opened, but just like the shutters, it wouldn't even budge. No such luck, huh? I gave up on that idea and started looking around the room. Seems like they haven't used this room in a long time, doesn't it? It smells so moldy in here. There's a crystal ball on the table, along with tarot cards and a smattering of other tools that a fortune teller might use.
Hey, look at that.
Nami pointed at the bookshelf. There was a weather-beaten skull stuck in between the books.
Doing some post-mortem analysis, maybe? Are the people who live here researchers or something?
Oh!
damn it.
Doing some post-mortem analysis, maybe? Are the people here who live here researchers or something? I had tried to say it as a joke, but I ended up stuttering over it. I fucked it. Maybe this is not me.
I wonder what sort of books they've got here. Oh, it was you.
I wonder what sort of books they got here. I tried to hide my embarrassment by reading some of the covers of the books that were lined up on the shelves. Black Magic, the Basics and Applications, Christ and the Fish, Baphomet, Curses, and Rituals of Revenge. Whoever owns this place sure has an odd taste in books, huh?
Definitely not somebody I'd want as a friend.
Wouldn't really make for a good acquaintance either. Oh well, it is what it is. Let's search somewhere else, okay? We left the study. After we walked from the hallway to the entrance hall, Nami spoke up.
Hey, is that a phone under the aquarium? Why?
It really is. It was a black dial-up phone.
Hey, we can call it home from here.
Nami couldn't hold back a smile. But could we even
But could
get
we even... Oh,
Oh. But could
I
we
don't know who
even
it
get
was.
anyone to drive all the way out here?
let's try calling home to find out.
Sure. I held the phone up to my ear. All right. Whoa! An iron axe swooped down right in front of my face. When I looked up, I saw that the suit of armor I thought had vanished was suddenly standing next to the aquarium. I approached the suit of armor with caution and lifted the helmet. It was totally empty. Of course it's empty. Yeah, of course it is.
Ah!
Nami screamed so loud. What's the matter?
It cut the cord. The axe just cut the phone's cord.
What? I quickly put the phone up to my ear. I couldn't hear the dial tone. I stupidly tried dialing a number anyway, but the phone was clearly dead. There was no response. It's not gonna work now. There's no point even trying. Guys, the armor's still there. I hung up the phone and stood back up. Not much we can do about it. We'll have to find another way. You can't be serious. The sound of ringing echoed through the spacious hall. Why? This doesn't make any sense. Then I sighed and I picked up the phone. B, I just stared at the phone dumbfounded. C, I looked into Nami's eyes.
Well, obviously, see.
Well, obviously a wife guy would look into his wife's eyes. I looked into Nami's eyes. For a while, the two of us just stared at each other, but in the end, Nami couldn't take it anymore and picked up the phone.
Oh. Hello?
Nami turned pale.
Hello?
Nami pulled the phone away from her ear and looked at me as though she was asking me to help her.
The mummy. The mummy is laughing.
What? I took the phone from Nami. I can't hear anything at all.
No way. That can't be.
Nami took the phone back and pressed it to her ear.
See? Oh, wait. Oh, no.
Oh,
I think that's
see?
you.
You can't hear anything, can you?
Well, I did hear something earlier. I heard the squeak of the wheelchair, and after that, some laughter.
Another sound had come from the second floor. A, I guess I'll stick with you to the end. That's what I said as I stood up. B, Nami and I looked at each other. So A feels like you're implying you're gonna die.
Yeah, I don't really understand what A is about.
I'll say B, because A seems like implying you're gonna die. Nami and I
Okay.
looked at
Yeah.
each other. I could see tears welling up in Nami's eyes. It made me so angry. Enough of this! I know you're hiding somewhere, whoever you are. Stop it right now and show yourself. My voice echoed in vain through the hall. I'll find you! I'm gonna hunt you down and find you! Just you wait.
Wait, don't go by yourself. Please.
I ignored Nami's cry and raced up the stairs. You jackass.
What the hell?
Get out here! Show yourself! At the top of the stairs, I slammed on the nearest door as hard as I could, but there was no reply. I'm coming in! At that moment, a chill raced through my entire body. The anger I had felt was gone, replaced by an icy chill running down my spine.
Rover? What is this?
That strange presence had caused Nami to freeze too, right at the entrance. There was a single wooden coffin in the room, the sort that you might expect to find Dracula sleeping in. It was surrounded by many candles that had been lit. I reached out to the coffin, as if I was drawn to it somehow.
Stop it. What are you doing?
Nami shouted. I knew in my head that what I was doing was wrong, but I couldn't help it. I opened the lid of the coffin. It was filled with yellow hypericum flowers in full bloom. On the top of them was a single piece of calligraphy paper that had been cut out in the shape of a person. The two letters written on it spelled out a single word in Japanese, Fukushu, revenge. Oh, Nami.
Revenge.
Nami was standing next to me, though I wasn't sure how long she'd been there. Hey, that reminds me. I took a look at Nami. That's the meaning of the hypericum flower. Revenge.
Revenge. The meaning of the Hypericum flower is revenge.
Nami muttered to herself as she stared at the piece of paper shaped like a person. Nami, her face was pale.
Let's get out of here.
I took her by the hand. I'm gonna say this is him. I feel something
Probably.
very wrong here. I may be pretty dead sometimes, but even I can sense this much. Let's leave. I pulled Nami out of the room and shut the door with both of my hands as if I was sealing away something very unpleasant. The next room will be this one. I approached the door on the other side.
Oh, you're gonna keep looking for them?
Nami asked, seemingly about to cry. I just can't kick back and relax now, can I? I raised my voice at her. We might even have to spend the whole night here. Is the owner of this house just a little freaky, or are they actually trying to hurt us? We have to try to find out that much at least. As I went on this rant, Nami just stayed quiet. I ripped the door open. There was a window on the other side of the room, with a small desk in the left corner. There was also a bed. It was a very ordinary room. There's nothing here, is there? I closed the door. There's a room we still have yet to check over there. I intentionally said this in the most calm and formal tone I could muster, and went further down the hallway. Nami followed me silently. We saw it before, though. Oh wait, was that Nami?
I don't know.
Just in case, I took a peek into the room where we met up with the mummy, but as I expected, there wasn't a mummy in there. The diary remained exactly where it had been dropped to. 2 more rooms. I opened the door across from the mummy's room. Oh!
What's the matter?
Nami took a peek inside, and when I looked at her, I saw that she had a relieved expression on her face.
It looks like a girl's room, huh?
The curtains, the bed, the wallpaper. Everything was color coordinated in white and light pink. All sorts of decorations and vases have been neatly arranged. I knew somebody was here. I felt a little relieved.
Somebody lives here for sure, yeah. Should we go in and look around?
Nah, that would be a little... None of the rooms we had seen had seemed lived in, which made me feel like some kind of brave explorer. But this room felt different somehow. It suddenly hit me that I was doing something that I knew in my heart wasn't a polite thing to do. We can't go in here when she's not around. I mean, it's a girl's room.
Yeah, you're right.
But why won't she come out if she's here? Don't tell me she's hiding just to pop out and scare us for a laugh. Alright, what's clear is that we haven't met anybody yet, and I still want to give them a piece of my mind, so let's go looking for him for real. I shut the door.
I like that they're in a haunted house, but they're still very concerned about being polite to the owners.
I wonder if they
So
aren't in
endearing.
here. I stood in front of the next door, but when I turned the doorknob, Nami suddenly grabbed my hand. Huh?
Not here.
What's wrong with you? What's with that scary look on your face?
Hey, let's just stop.
She looked serious. What's with you all of a sudden?
Let's just stop, okay? Please. It's like I know something bad will happen here, especially in this room. Just stop here, if only just for this room.
Why though? Why is this one room off limits?
It just is.
That doesn't make any sense. They might be in here, you know.
No, I don't think they are. I'm sure they aren't in here, okay? So let's go already. Let's go back downstairs.
She pulled me by the hand. What's the big deal? I just want to take a look in this one last room. I shook off Nami's hand and grabbed the doorknob. But it wouldn't open. Huh? Is it locked?
See, I told you, we should just stop.
Oh, I know what's going on. They screwed around with us and now they're hiding in here. Hello? Is anybody there? Hello? There was no response from behind the door. Upon closer inspection, the four corners of the door had been nailed shut. So this door can't be opened?
Hey, Grover. I'm hungry. Girl.
Huh? That came out of nowhere.
This is not the time.
I really am, though. I'm starving. Can we look for something to eat? Yeah, let's go to the kitchen. They've got to have something we can eat there.
But
Something's up with her. You're hungry too, right, Grover? We haven't eaten since this afternoon.
that's true, but
Hey, let's go down and find something. Whoever owns this house might be down there too.
sure, I guess. Ended up getting pushed along by Nami. After we went down the stairs, she headed forward on her own, walked up to a door, and grabbed the knob without any hesitation.
Let's hurry in, Grover.
Something didn't seem right to me. A. How do you even know if this is the kitchen, Nami? B. Nami, don't tell me you knew. C. It's hard to believe you were acting so frightened up until now. Nami. What are we thinking, gang?
I don't know.
I'm gonna drink my water while everyone thinks.
The first one is one that I would personally choose, but
Mm-hmm.
How do you even know if this is the kitchen, Nami?
Huh? Now that you mention it,
Nami looked at me, surprised.
I just had a feeling. It was like my feet just carried me here. It's weird, isn't it?
Either way, let's go inside.
I don't know who is who. It's pitch black in here.
But it smells great!
This has got to be the dining room.
I flipped
Oh,
the switch on
nope.
the wall. There was a long table in the center of the room, and on it were plates stacked with food. But the thing is, what happened here? Everything was a total mess. The meat dish's sauce had been splattered everywhere, including over the napkins on the table, which got splotched brown. The fish had been chewed up from head to tail, which had attracted some flies. Knocked over bowls were scattered here and there, causing the soup they once held to drip off the edges of the table. Did that cat do this?
Seems like it, huh?
The fruit appeared to be untouched, but it was overripe and turning black. Didn't look appetizing at all. What should we do, Nami? Maybe there's something in the fridge? Huh?
What's wrong? That look on your face is scaring me.
That just now. I looked around. Did you hear that?
Hear what?
It sounded like a woman shrieking.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't hear anything. You didn't just imagine it, did you? Or no, wait. They just forgot a quotation mark. That's not me.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear anything. You didn't just imagine it, did you?
No, I'm sure I heard it for real. It came from over there. I approached the window. It was too dark to see outside, but I had a bad feeling about what it might be. Wait, I'll go and take a quick look. I stepped away from the window and headed for the exit.
Hold on, what are you doing?
Something might have happened, and I'm curious to find out.
Wait for me, I'm going too.
We left the dining room. Hey. Oh.
Hey, hand me your lighter for a second.
What are you doing? Nami was holding a candlestick. It was from the dining room table.
I felt a little uneasy about not having a light of my own. Thanks. Here, you can have your lighter back.
Nami held the now lit candlestick, and I gripped my flashlight as we walked slowly down the hall.
Hey, did you really hear someone?
I could see doubt in Nami's eyes as she looked at me. Yeah, it sounded like hee! It was a long and mournful cry.
Creepy.
Nami furrowed her brow.
But why would they be shrieking like that?
Could it be a burglar?
A burglar?
It's certainly possible. It would explain why the lights are on even when the owner isn't home. The hallway veered to the left and continued to the back of the mansion. We're ignoring the mummy and the armor?
Yes, so.
But the hallway was tight, and the ceiling was getting lower too. And what's more, it felt strangely gloomy there. It was like we'd veered off the main road into some back alley. My flashlight lit up a small iron door just ahead. It came from behind that door. There's something creepy about this door, don't you think? Almost like they're conducting some sort of secret experiments in there. Oh, that's Nami.
Oh.
They gotta stop not including quotation marks.
I know.
It was just like Nami said. The door had been painted clumsily, and almost all of that paint had fallen off, leaving the door entirely red with rust. I wonder if it's open. Put my hand on the doorknob. There's that voice! You heard it this time, didn't you? It's the same voice as before. Nami stared wide-eyed at me and shook her head in denial. We're going in! I hurled the door open. I got struck in the face by a blast of wind and water. It was the back door, huh? Oh, wait.
Can't see him there.
Okay, I think when they say huh, that's them trying to translate feminine tones, like in the Japanese language.
Okay. It was the back door, huh?
I can't see anything out here. When I shine my flashlight outside, something to the right reflected light. It's a greenhouse. Was the shrieking coming from in there?
Oh.
I could hear Nami shout behind me. What happened?
The flame went out.
Nami held the candlestick in her hand, looking at me reproachfully. Well, of course it would. And we're going out in the rain, so...
What should I do with it?
You can't use it out there, so let's just leave it here. I set the candlestick at my feet and tugged at Nami's hand. Alright, let's go. Hand in hand, we trudged through the mud. Our clothes, which had just started to dry, were soaking wet almost instantly, and our shoes became heavy from all the mud. Do you think somebody... Bonk!
Oh. Do you think somebody's in there?
Nami asked me quietly. I doubt it.
What? So we came out here for no reason?
I mean, not anyone who's alive, anyway.
No way.
The expression on
What
Nami's
the
face
hell?
changed instantly. If anyone was in there, they would have seen us shining a flashlight at them. There wasn't any response, so that would mean that they would already have to be
Why do you always have to scare me saying stuff like that?
Nami looked like she was about to cry. We looked through the glass and saw that it was totally dark in there. I shined a flashlight inside. Oh! Nami and I both shouted at the same time. There they are
Nice
again. There were hypericum flowers inside. Small yellow flowers were mixed in with all of the other ornamental plants. A greenhouse of revenge. Oh, fucking hell!
A greenhouse of revenge.
Nami said in a whisper. Don't say it like that. You sound like me. It's creeping me out.
What? Luke is talking.
I don't know who's talking. You're not giving me any indication. We cautiously shined the light in as we walked around the greenhouse, but we made it to the other side without encountering anything out of the ordinary. No one was in there after all, were they? I considered going back to the mansion. Should we go inside the greenhouse too? I turned and faced the entrance. What do you think, gang?
I thought we were in the greenhouse.
I thought
Yeah.
so too.
I said go
Let's
in.
Go in. Yeah, let's go in.
Should we go inside the greenhouse too? I turned and faced the entrance. We haven't seen enough,
We've seen
have we?
enough.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know.
No, that
No,
is
you're good.
Nami.
Okay. We've seen enough, haven't we?
Well, you know. And at that moment... Huh?
What?
When I shined the light at the greenhouse door, I saw it swaying in the wind. I looked over at Nami's face. Her mouth was agape, and she looked at me out of the corner of her eyes. Uh-oh. All right, I'll race you to the door then. I broke into a run.
What gives? That shrieking was just the sound of this door?
Nami shouted, as if to scold me. This is a race, you know. You'd better get moving. I paid her no more mind and kept running.
Wait up. Ah.
When I looked back, I saw that she had fallen right on her butt in the mud.
Oh, you jerk.
I started laughing just as I reached for the door.
That's what his name was after all. Wait, it's too dark. I can't see anything.
At the entrance, I turned around and shined the light over towards Nami so she could see. The corner of the light hit the door, and the second I saw it, my smile froze up.
Ugh, you made it here first.
Nami came over, looked at me, and said,
You've got that scary expression on your face again, but you're not fooling me this time.
I gestured with my head towards the glass door. Wait,
I don't know who that is.
you can be so dumb, you know? Oh, fucking hell.
You can be so dumb, you know?
Yeah, I know, I just said your line. Uh-oh!
Oh,
Oh,
There it was, written on the glass door in big red letters, Nami. The light that reflected off the glass illuminated us as we stood there looking at it in the rain. It's gotta be a coincidence, I said, but I knew deep down inside that a voice had drawn me here. Even if it was actually a coincidence, why would her name be written here? Nami looked pale as she stood there in the rain, dumbfounded. She said nothing, her eyes transfixed upon the glass as it swayed back and forth. The door creaked again as the wind blew it. Let's go back, I said, making it a point to sound... Oh, let's go back, I said, making it a point to sound cheerful, but Nami didn't respond at all. Let's go! I tugged at Nami's hand firmly. She didn't budge.
why? How?
You're just overthinking it.
Am I?
It has to be a coincidence. It has to. This is the first time we've ever been here, for one. So someone who was here had the same name as you. So what? And yeah, sure, it's weird for someone to write their name in a place like that, but if we asked whoever lived here, they'd probably have some funny story about it. I'm sure they would. I talked loudly without pausing, trying to shout away the fear that I felt inside.
Yeah.
Nami said quietly as she nodded. We'll catch a cold if we stay out in the rain like this. Let's head back. I pulled Nami away and we kept walking. Even after we returned to the mansion, Nami looked gloomy. I felt sorry for her. Why did she have to see that? It was all my fault. How could I make her feel better? Oh, that's it. Hey, I said to her cheerfully.
What?
Feel like using their shower?
What?
Nami looked at me stunned. You're covered in mud after
Huh?
all.
But
It's fine, it's fine. I think they might have one over that way. I went on ahead. Turning right down the hallway, I reached a frosted glass door. This is it! I grabbed the handle. It was totally dark inside. I shined my flashlight in, and just as I thought, it was a bathroom. There was a white sink and a large mirror on the left. On the other side was a Western-style toilet next to a sliding glass door. The shower was probably on the other side of that door. Hey, alright, let's start by washing our hands, huh? I went over to the sink. You could wash your hands first, Nami. I let Nami go for me.
so much funny about this.
I-
He's like, oh,
It's so
my wife
good.
is sad. You know, we would cheer you up. You smell bad. Let's get you.
This is the ultimate wife guy question. Would a wife guy wash his hands first to test the scary house sink, or would the wife guy let his wife wash her hands first because he loved her?
So true. I also like the phrasing of the first answer, where it sounds like what you say to like a toddler when
Yeah.
you're like you're trying to wash your
All
hands.
right, let's
Yeah.
wash our hands.
All
That's
right,
literally
let's wash
exactly
our
what I said.
hands. Let's start by washing our hands, huh? I went over to the sink.
Ella teacher voice.
The sink had a long curved faucet. For some reason, maybe due to the seal on the faucet getting old, water continued to drip from it constantly. I turned the faucet on. The white sink became stained red. It's blood!
Whoa.
Nami clung to my shoulder. Oh wait, that's Nami.
Oh, it's blood.
No, it's not. It's rust. It's just rust. The red water started to
Insane.
clear up. Pipes have got to be getting pretty old. Hey, it's already better. I rinsed my hands in the running water. Nami seemed to be getting edgy. I wonder why. I wanted to help her get back to the way she was before. Hey, there isn't any soap in here, is there? You must want soap, yeah, Nami?
Well, I'm fine with just water.
There was something odd about her modest reply. Nami was normally the type who'd insist on using soap. Okay. A, maybe we should check the bath. I cast my gaze to the sliding glass door there. B, even if you don't want any soap, I do! I jokingly threw a fit about it.
I love this guy.
This is such a
He's so
character.
funny.
Okay, what do we do?
Check the bath.
Yeah, I don't want to throw a fit, even as a bit.
Yeah.
Maybe we should check the bath? I cast my gaze through the sliding glass door there. Oh, I'll go take a look. Oh, fucking Nami, no!
No, I'll go take a
No.
look.
Nami entered the shower room.
I'll search over here, okay?
Oh, fucking hell. Once
Wait.
again. I'll search over here, okay? I opened the cabinet beside the mirror. It was dusty, as though it hadn't been used in a long time. There was a toothbrush with yellow bristles, and a tube of toothpaste that was sealed despite being totally flat and empty. A woman's razor was there too, but it looked like it hadn't been used in a long while. It was rusty and had small bits of hair stuck to it. I was grossed out by it, and I closed the cabinet. I glanced at the mirror and saw Nami's face there. I looked at Nami's face in the mirror as I asked her, "Did you find any soap?"
No.
Nami's voice echoed from the shower. Oh! Huh? I turned around, surprised.
Wait. I don't know who that is. What's wrong? What's that weird look for?
Nami said as she
Okay.
came out of the shower room. Nami, you were in there the whole time, right?
Yeah, why?
Ooh.
There's no way I could have seen her reflection in the mirror while she was in the shower room.
Oh.
That's
Did
good to
something
me.
happen?
Nami's expression darkened. I wouldn't say that exactly. My answer was intentionally vague. I didn't want to scare her any more than she already was. Plus, it's possible that I might have just been seeing things. So yeah, how about that soap? I smiled and returned to the topic at hand.
There wasn't any.
How about here then? I squatted down and opened the doors under the sink. Ugh! A very unpleasant, rotten, and muddy odor drifted out from inside. I held my breath and looked in. An S-shaped pipe ran down the center, and on the right side of it were cleaning fluids, pesticides, shampoo bottles, and plastic bags strewn about like junk. It was as if the water from the old pipes had mixed together with dust and chemicals that had spilled out of the fallen bottles. It made me want to throw up.
Would they really keep soap in a place like this?
I don't think so. I took out a big plastic box that I found on the left side of the pipe. Inside of it was a wooden box with a cross on it. This must be a medicine box, yeah?
There's something underneath it. Oh.
Wait, fucking hell. There's something underneath it. Hold the medicine box up, Nami. Nami grabbed the handle of the medicine box and lifted it up. The moment she did, 4 bugs with black, greasy-looking wings crawled out from under the box.
Yucky.
Ah, cockroaches.
Nami screamed and hurled the medicine box onto the floor. When the box hit the floor, the lid flew open, scattering some medicine bottles and packets across the floor. The cockroaches vanished in an instant into the corners of the room and under the door. They were gone. Aw, the medicine scattered everywhere, I laughed as I rushed to stop the rolling bottles of medicine.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, I'll pick it up.
Nami kneeled down and started putting all of the medicine back in its place.
Hey, there aren't any more of them, are there? The cockroaches, I mean.
I don't think there are. Hey, there it is! The soap! I stood up and turned on the faucet. Sorry, drinking my water. Nami was still picking up the medicine that had scattered everywhere. What kind of fucking guy are you?
This guy sucks. This guy sucks.
Is that Nami? Oh, because she's
I don't
picking
know.
up medicine, probably.
Oh yeah, okay. Go ahead and wash your hands first, now that we found the soap.
Oh, never mind. Go ahead and wash your hands first, now that we found the soap.
Okay.
It sounded like a half-hearted reply. It wouldn't be good to touch medicine with dirty hands anyway, after all.
True.
Truth nuke!
My stupid.
Yes.
Nami stood next to me and started washing her hands. As we washed the mud from our hands and arms, I watched the dirty black water spiraling down and getting sucked up by the drain.
Hey, Grover.
What?
Something occurred to me when I was putting the medicine back. There were a lot of unfamiliar types of medicine in there.
Unfamiliar?
I'd never seen them before.
He doesn't know what that word means.
He's never heard of that one. A, show me. I was getting a little interested. B, there have got to be as many medicines as there are illnesses, I said, but I was more interested in whether or not we'd be able to use the shower.
Oh my god.
He had something about his gross mud wife.
Grover Cleveland's first introduction to medicine. I bet there's as many medicines as there are illnesses. I want to know about the
Gotta
funny
be.
medicines.
I do too.
Yeah.
Show me. I was a little interested.
Hold on a second, okay?
Nami plucked up a couple different kinds of medicine. Toothpaste.
See for yourself.
I took one of them, a tube of some sort of medicine, and read the label. Chloromycetin formulated fibrinolysin? What's that? I opened the cap and squeezed the tube. Man, that's medicine!
Dude.
Some white cream came out. Looks like it's some kind of anti-itch cream. It didn't have that distinctive peppermint odor. What the fuck? Though, and other than the hard to pronounce name on the label, nothing else was written on it. I read another tube's label. Vitamin E fortified sulfonamide. Nami suddenly looked shocked.
Sulfonamide was used as a defoliant during the Vietnam War.
Why do you know that? A
I don't know.
defoliant? Why would they have a vitamin E fortified defoliant? Oh, is the Lily here? Hi, Lily, if so.
The Lily's here.
I turned off all
Lily.
notifications so that they wouldn't
I'm here.
happen. Hi, so that they wouldn't
I
happen.
have to pee in a way that is unholy.
I'm so glad that that's caught on recording forever for the VOD channel.
I know what I said.
New soundboard sound and drug.
That does not deserve a soundboard.
It
I
super
say a lot
does.
of weird things.
I have to pee so bad right now. Can I pause? Am I allowed?
Go.
Yeah, let's all
What do you
pee.
mean,
It
are
doesn't.
you
It doesn't
allowed?
let me. It doesn't let me pause.
Let's all
So we
pee
just
together.
gotta look at tube together. Okay.
Yay.
Time.
Okay. I'm gonna use
Let's
the
all
restroom.
pee
I'll be right back.
together.
Let's all
Let's all
pee
pee
together.
together.
Okay. Bye.
I'm gonna go
Let's
get
all
water.
pee together. Hey, Ella.
Peeing.
Can you hear
Hi.
me?
Oh, hey, Lily. I thought you
Hello?
left to pee. Yeah, I thought you left to
I'm
pee.
walking home. I can't pee right now.
Oh, well, you could. You just
I'm
don't want to.
outside.
I was scared that you were peeing and didn't know you were me.
Me
I
too.
can pee on the ground.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
You could. You just don't want to.
Whoa.
Really don't want to. Actually, that would be a really big pain to clean up.
Well, who says you have to
Can you
clean
hear
it
me
up?
clopping?
Yeah.
I have to
Horse
clean
is
it
on the
off of my
loose.
body.
So true.
I would have to clean it from my body, and it would be very gross and upsetting.
I think
That
you're
is
just terrible at peeing.
And so
Oh.
what's your deal?
She's gone. I've ruined it. I've ruined everything. I've alienated
And
Lily.
so-
What?
Oh, I said you're terrible at peeing, and then you cut out. Oh,
Okay. I'm back.
Hello.
Am I the first pisser to
Hello?
return?
hey, Allison. No, me and Ella stayed here, and Lily.
Okay.
But
Bad
Lily's-
Wi-Fi zone right now, so I didn't hear anything.
Yeah.
Now I just gotta wait for
Um,
Paxton.
Can you hear me now, Lily?
What did you just say? Yeah, I was in like a
Oh.
strip of school that is bad.
Oh, I said that it just sounds like you're terrible at peeing. If you have to wash off afterwards.
Wearing tight like spandex shorts under my
Oh.
dress, and I pee those. That is going to be a mess.
Yeah.
Okay.
This sucks.
Okay. Big pee
He's
drama
trying to say
happening.
that I should be able to pee right now, and I'm outside walking home.
I mean, yeah, you should.
You're nasty, and I hope something happens to you.
Can you hear
Things
them
are always
echoing now?
happening to me.
Oh, Lily,
hear your
do you want a
thoughts.
recap on what's happening in hit game Otogirisou?
In complete honesty, I just came over to say hi, and I have an exam tomorrow that I haven't started studying for.
Oh, I
Lame.
hope it goes well. I hope you study well.
It will go bad.
Oh,
No.
okay.
I'll take it in your place.
We're gonna
I
ship
don't think
those
that'll be
over and
any
just take
better.
an exam for you, and it's gonna be great.
Do you know
He's really
much
good.
about forest ecology? Oh my god,
Oh, I
I can't
know.
find my ID and get in the building, and I have to pee so fucking bad. It's actually gonna kill me.
I guess it's time to pee crazy outside.
Soundboard clip
I
number
might
2.
have to. I'm going to cry.
No. She's so full of water.
Where the fuck is my wallet? This is an emergency.
Start banging on the door.
There's no one here.
Oh wait, Paxton returned. Do we want to continue
I did.
Otogirisou?
Action.
Okay. No, it looks like it was used to treat burns. Let's check out some of the other medicines too. I was getting curious. Topical coagulant, heparin, solcocerol, I don't know. These are all keloid drugs. To be clear,
so
I wasn't
knowledgeable.
familiar with any of this before. It was just written there on the labels. Nami picked up, just so you know, I don't do any kind of drug. I don't know any of this. Nami picked up one of the medicines on the floor and popped off the lid.
Hey, look. It's a weird color.
The plastic container was simple and round, and it contained purple gel capsules.
Paxton pills. Taking my
Oh, I
Paxton
actually
pills.
have to take my Paxton pill.
Oh, I need to do
Yay!
that at some point, but
Everybody
I have
take your
to.
Paxton pills.
I can't. I have to put my estrogen
I'll wait
under
for our
my
next
tongue,
break.
so I can't talk when I do that. The echoing lily sounds.
I know.
For clopping.
There's a horse in the hallway.
The horse is going up the stairs.
Honestly, it could have been the game, for all we know.
The evil horse coming down the hallway.
I've never seen
my door
medicine
and
this.
my-
Whoop.
Well,
What
Gulp?
happened?
I'm gonna keep going, I guess. I've never
Oh,
seen
okay.
medicine this color before, but then again, I guess I really haven't seen any of this sort of medicine before either.
Right?
Nami gave me a smile I can only describe as triumphant. But there
But there sure
wait,
are a lot
who?
of... Oh, I don't know. Uh,
No.
I think we just gotta choose.
But there sure are a lot of cream type medicines here, aren't there? They seem to be the treatment for burns.
Did somebody who lives here get burned?
It wouldn't explain why there are so many varieties, though. Well, whatever. Now that this is all cleaned up, let's take a shower already.
Oh, wait a minute. There's still one more on the floor over there.
A small and brown glass bottle had rolled on the floor. Its cap was open. It's empty, yeah?
No, there's something light yellow in there. Could this be a cream, too?
There was
IP
only
medicine.
Shut the fuck. There was only a smattering of the goopy light yellow medicine in there. A handwritten label had been stuck on the bottle. The paper looked really old, worn, and discolored. Acronol. Tinct? Not sure. It's so hard to read because the label's all worn out. Acronol tinct oil?
You know what that is?
Oh no, that's probably the other way around. You know what that
Oh,
is?
probably. It's another kind of burn medication.
How'd you know that? Oh fucking hell! Oh no, wait, wait, it was
No,
right.
no,
It was
you're
right.
right.
Nami looked surprised, as if she thought it was common knowledge.
My stupid fucking
What do you
husband.
mean? That sort of medicine has been around for so long.
You sure about that? Maybe you're just getting the wrong idea, like earlier when you thought it was a defoliant. I gave a mean-spirited laugh, and Nami snatched the bottle away from me and closed it up in the medicine box.
If you don't believe me, then fine.
I'm kidding, I believe you. I totally do. Anyway, it really was another burn medication after all. I stood up, tilting my head to the side, and opened the glass door to go inside. The floor was covered in light blue tiles, and a white Western-style bathtub was there. There were tiles in the walls too, but they were all cracked and had black mildew growing all over them, to the point where it was hard to even see the tiles. My nose is getting so stuffy, it's mad at me for reading.
Oh no.
I will survive. I'm going to drink water.
Okay, I believe in you.
The shower was small, considering how big the mansion was. After getting out of the tub, there was only enough room to dry yourself off. Maybe this is normal for a Western-style bathroom.
I don't
Wait,
know who that is.
I bet that's fucking horny-ass husband. We won't be able to take a
Sounds
shower
pervert.
together, will we?
Hello.
What? Did you say something?
No, nothing at all.
I'll be fine taking a shower alone.
You heard what I said, huh? Now we stepped into the shower room.
Hey, I wonder if this place has hot water.
I tried turning the shower handle just a little. As I expected, the water came out red and cold. So I guess that's a no. I turned the handle even more, almost giving up on the idea. But no, after a while the water cleared up as it started to warm up. I put my hand under the water. Ah, it's nice and warm.
Is it?
Nami reached out to touch it too. A mean impulse kicked in and I flipped the hot water off. Nami glared at me
problem?
just a little and she retreated to the bathroom. Are you mad? She didn't reply.
He's so mean.
He's such a
Rage quitting
jackass.
his wife.
He's always like messing with her.
This is a bozo type character.
Yeah, I said that and I was like, the pervert troller, that's me. The evil fucking pervert.
Back in the bathroom, she moved to take the towel hanging at the side. You're gonna use their towel?
What's the big deal? I'll just dry myself off with it after I'm clean. It's no different from drying your hands.
She said curtly, walked past me, and proceeded to the shower. You're gonna shower in your clothes?
I'll take them off inside, obviously.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Alright, I'll go first.
Nami shut the door.
Oh, this door's tight. It won't shut all the way.
The sliding door rattled around, not shutting as it should. What are you so upset about? Who cares if it doesn't shut all the way? Just leave it like that.
But then I can't lock it.
She gave me a scared look.
Don't peek, okay?
I won't peek.
You promised. If you peek, we're through.
Yeah.
Oh my
Whoa.
god.
In the end, she had to shower without locking the door. Through the frosted glass, I could faintly see her hang up her towel and take off her clothes. I was glad that Nami seemed like she was back to normal, and just then, a thought occurred to me. A, I tried not to look, as I'd promised. B, can I join you in there? I tried asking. C, I'd made the promise
Oh
by
my
word
God.
of mouth. These
Oh my
hands played
God.
no role in it, so they reached out to the glass door.
Crazy.
That's
Oh.
fucking crazy.
God.
These hands played no role in it. Are we a good guy, a whiny boy, or an evil man?
We gotta go A. He's already terrible enough.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
gotta give him the opportunity to improve.
Pervert run next time.
I tried not to look as I'd promised. Oh right, we forgot our change of clothes. I'm gonna go get our stuff at the entrance. Be right back. I called out to
Oh my
Nami and
God.
left the sink. What's wrong with you?
Why would you do that?
Idiot.
Oh my god.
I picked up my bag, sighed, and looked around at the entrance hall. It was quiet. I looked at the clock there and saw that it pointed to just about 10 o'clock. All sorts of weird stuff has been happening here, but I think we'll be able to make it to morning somehow. There it was again, the sound of that armor. I looked at where the suit of armor should have been and it was gone. The sound seemed to be coming from the bathroom. I returned to the
Oh
hall.
my god.
The sound seemed to be moving away from me, as if the armor had turned down the hall. I started running. But just as I approached the front of the bathroom, I suddenly heard Nami scream from inside.
Ah!
What's wrong, Nami? I opened the bathroom door in a panic. I came into the room at the exact same time that Nami hopped out of the shower. Nami's wet white skin pierced my eye. My white-ass girlfriend blinded me with her pale freak. She was totally naked.
I don't... Ah!
She looked straight into my eyes. Nami squatted down.
Get out! Get out!
She had curled up and shouted as loud as she could. Oh, sorry! I flew out into the hallway.
Turn around.
Okay, sure. Nami noisily shut the glass door. Hey, are you okay? What happened? You know that wasn't on purpose, right? I was worried about you. It was true that I was worried about her. But it's also true I felt lucky to see what I saw.
Oh my god.
That's disgusting.
We're gonna get pervert ending after all.
Yeah.
It seems like it. No, don't come in right now. Absolutely not.
Her voice still had an edge to it. I tried to calm her down with a softer tone of voice. I know. I won't go in until you say it's okay. Are you alright, though? You said it was... You didn't get burned, did you?
I'm fine. I got hit by a little hot water. Just hold on a second.
What happened?
The water got so hot all of a sudden. I tried to stop it, but it just kept pouring out. And it's so cramped in there, there was nowhere to run, so I flew right out of the shower.
It must have happened because this place is so run down. Are you okay? You didn't get burned, did you?
I'm fine. I got out right away, after all.
Oh, I'll leave the clothes bag here. I set the bag in front of the glass door. The door opened slightly, and Nami reached out for it.
All good.
Nami spoke up after staying silent for a while. There was a lot of steam drifting from inside, and the lukewarm steam stuck to my skin. Nami had already finished changing, and started drying her hair in front of the mirror. Her cheeks blushed, having come right out of the shower. Sorry about what happened earlier.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
I peeked into the shower room. There was still a lot of steam, and the shower was still spraying out hot water. I reached out and touched it. Ow! It's boiling!
Told you.
If you'd stayed a second later, you would have been badly burned. Oh, right. Maybe that's why there was so much burn medication in there, huh?
Oh my
A
god.
mini light bulb started flickering above my head.
He's so stupid.
He just had
Every
his
day I
first
take a
thought
scalding hot
ever.
shower and then cover myself in burn lotion. And I
just-
do it every day.
He had his first thought ever, and he got a beautiful light bulb above his head.
He's awesome.
Oh, but it doesn't add up. Why would they only treat their wounds? Wouldn't people generally fix the bath? Oh, no, wait,
Well,
that was
I
not
can't-
me.
Oh, that's probably the other way around. Yeah.
Well, I can't talk about what goes on in a stranger's house. I'm just glad we're okay.
What should we do, though? It's too hot to reach in there and turn off the shower. We can't just leave it running, either.
Oh, that's it. I remembered seeing a big machine out in the back. Judging by where I saw it, I wondered if it might have been the boiler. Outside? I'll go take a quick
Yeah,
look at
well.
the boiler room. There was a... Oh.
Oh, there was a boiler room?
I saw something that might have been. I'll go take a look.
Will you be okay?
I'll be fine. I'll be back before you know it, I said, and then I left the bathroom. I passed through the dark hallway and through the iron door, remembering the sound of the suit of armor. Could it be just beyond the door? I gulped and turned the doorknob. I opened the door as quickly as I could and jumped backwards. Nothing was there. Phew! The rain had almost entirely stopped. Guess I'd better get going, huh? I was about to step out when a hand grabbed me by the shoulder. Oh! It was Nami. What's the big idea? I shouted at her.
Can you blame me? I was scared all by myself.
She spoke to me in a sweet voice. Can I just ask you not to surprise me? I think you shaved 10 years off my lifespan just now.
Oh, come on.
Okay, I know. Should we go together?
I'll get dirty again if I go back out, though.
What do you expect me to do then?
Don't get mad. Where is that boiler room, anyway?
You can see the light from the bathroom over there, right? Looks like there's a room leading down underneath it.
So it's close.
I guess.
I'll stay here, then. Just come back quickly.
What? Weren't you just saying how close it is? Aren't you coming along?
I don't want to get muddy again.
After taking another look at Nami, I noticed that she wasn't wearing any shoes. Oh, right. I see. I'll get going then. I headed down the concrete steps.
Come back here if anything dangerous happens, okay?
What kind of dangerous things do you think will happen? I walked along with my left hand touching the wall. As I walked, I heard the sound of the wet leaves I was jostling. Eventually, the wall suddenly opened up to reveal the entrance. I went down the dark staircase, shining my flashlight ahead. There, in the darkness, I saw a large and smooth silver machine. Several metallic pipes came out of the top and went right through the walls and ceiling. Just as I thought. It's the boiler. I shined the flashlight to take a closer look at the device before me. What's up with this? The temperature needle was set to over 80 degrees Celsius. That's 176 degrees Fahrenheit. Even now it was climbing higher. It was only just getting warmed up earlier. I'd hate to think what would have happened to Nami if she'd been hit by the water now. I feel a chill run down my spine. Having found the temperature control knob, I found myself surprised once more. The dial had been set to a whopping 100 degrees Celsius, 212 degrees Fahrenheit. Why is it set this high? And what's more, it was making a weird noise. Who knows? Maybe the boiler was as old as the house itself. I turned the knob down to about halfway, to 40 degrees Celsius. Now we'll just have to wait and see what happens.
I like that he's still speaking out loud when alone, even though he doesn't have to. We can hear his thoughts. How did it go?
Nami asked me when I made it back. I found out the problem there. The boiler's temperature was set to 100 degrees Celsius. In case you didn't know, that's about 212 Fahrenheit.
What?
Nami was stunned by my ability to convert temperatures on the fly. You got out right away, so I'm guessing it was up to about 50 degrees at the time. You know what it
Celsius or
was?
Fahrenheit?
Yeah, it's a good question.
Exactly.
You know what it was when I got to the boiler? 80 degrees. That would have killed you. I started talking a little faster as I headed back into the mansion. Why? Oh, ooh.
Why would anyone set it to 100 degrees? It'd be too hot to get in.
Don't ask me. But it should be fine now. I set back down to 40. It should be back to normal soon enough.
I'll pass on another shower. It's too scary. And I got the mud off me already.
Nobody asked. Hey, it's your call. You already changed too, yeah? Okay. So I think they're translating, what's the term? There's something that's like desuka or something. That's like the end of a sentence where you're not really asking a question. It's the Japanese equivalent of the British in it. And I think they're translating it differently depending on the gender to yeah and huh.
Okay.
I returned to the bathroom. I wonder if the temperature really went down. I opened the shower's sliding door. Whoa! At that moment, hot steam blasted out at me. The steam was white. It looked just like a cloud, but the temperature of the shower's water had already gone down.
It looked just like a cloud.
Covers steam.
He's making connections, and we're all very proud of him.
He's never counted gases.
I reached out and turned it off. It's off now anyway.
Glad that's settled.
Nami chuckled. Hey, what time is it? I remembered seeing the clock earlier. Oh, wait. Maybe it's...
Hey, what time is it? Oh, she chuckles and then says, hey, what time is it?
If that's a connecting thing, you should really do glad that's settled, comma, whatever.
Yeah.
I think it's just past 10. Huh? Weren't you wearing a watch, Nami?
I guess I must have dropped it somewhere. I know I had it when we were in the dining room, though.
Oh? Well, I'll help you look for it, but, I made an effort to put on a weak expression. Sorry, but would you mind if I took a shower first? That steam made me really want to take a shower. I'll be out in 5 minutes, tops. The water's already warm after all. It shouldn't be a problem.
This guy really is a B character.
It really is. You don't need to explain yourself. Oh, right. Just wait a second first.
Nami went into the shower and took her shorts and polo shirt and squeezed them out. She was wearing a polo shirt? That's what she was wearing earlier, before the show. No, man, I thought she just grabbed random clothes. There must be a problem with the pipes. The water isn't going down. I looked down. The level seemed to have dropped a bit, but the water didn't appear to be going down. Is something stuck in the pipes? I checked around to see if there was a plug, but I couldn't find anything. I peered through a gap in the wall drain on the tub. Yuck! Long black hair had clumped together and waved in the water like seaweed. It was too long to be Nami's hair. This must be what had plugged it up. Creeped me out, making me think of a drowned body. I hesitated for a moment. I closed my eyes and plunged my right hand into the warm water. I could feel the long, thin hair tickle my hand and fingers. I forced myself not to pay attention to it and grabbed dozens of strands, then I gave them a tug. I felt like part of it opened up, some of the strands of hair having been ripped off. I pulled at it a good while, sometimes weakly, sometimes harder, and everything in between. Eventually, the hair split into 2 clumps, and far more hair than I ever imagined plopping up from under the water. The wet hair that I pulled up was all twisted together. It looked like some kind of wild animal. I gritted my teeth and left the room. Nami took a look at what I pulled out, covered her mouth with her hands, and looked away. I don't blame her. It was filthy and muddy. The word disgusting wasn't enough to capture it. I threw it all into a trash can just beside the sink and rolled out a ton of toilet paper that was hung on the wall to wipe off all the hair off my arms. Maybe someone got a haircut recently, I said, playing dumb, trying to brush aside how creeped out I was. But it wasn't just a joke. It's hard to believe that much hair could clump together just from hair that fell out naturally. I washed my hands using water from the sink and more soap than I'd usually use.
How does it look now? Is it still clogged?
Oh wait, that's probably not me.
Oh.
How does it look
Probably.
now? Is it still clogged?
The water's starting to go down.
Great. There might still be hair in there, but as long as it's good enough for me to take a shower, I'm okay with it. All I know is I never want to touch it again. Alright, I'm going in. I'll get out as soon as I can. Sorry if somebody comes back home in the meantime.
That's such a scary thing to say. Okay.
Ugh.
Nami turned to the sink and started washing her own clothes. I forced the door to close, putting a little muscle into it, and I heard it snap shut completely.
Oh, great. So the door closes for you.
Well, he's a big, strong man.
Oh, right.
Right.
My throat's getting so dry. Hey, it does shut
I know.
after all, huh? The water was hot, but it wouldn't be so hot that I couldn't get in anymore. I slowly climbed into the tub. I splashed some warm water against my face and let out a big sigh. I felt like I'd been brought back from the dead. The owner of this house might as well not come back at this point. We could get some rest and be out of here in the morning. I felt better, and so did my thoughts. Though what I was thinking was pretty selfish. Won't be that easy though, will it? I twisted the handle to turn on the shower. The water wasn't ridiculously hot anymore. Felt nice. I had been careless though. I'd forgotten the soap and a towel. I rubbed off the mud that was on my feet using my hands. The mud turned the water dark. That's a Western style bath for you. I could say whatever I wanted using someone else's bath. I liked how it made me feel.
I love this guy. He's so a me type.
He's so weird. Okay, it's about time I got out, huh? I said it extra loud so Nami would be able to hear, but there was no reaction in the other room. I knocked on the door. I'm coming out! No response. Weird. Did she go somewhere? Oh, I know. She's hiding so she can surprise me. With that in mind, I put my hand on the
He's
door and said,
projecting.
I know you were there! But the door wouldn't open. It opened wide enough to maybe get a finger through, but then it snapped shut again. Come on, I knew you were just screwing around with me. Open up. Convinced that Nami was holding the door shut, I rattled the door. I tapped it and pulled it, but it really did start to seem like Nami wasn't even there. It must be because I forced the door shut. I tried lifting the door and pushing it in all sorts of different directions, but no matter what I did, the door would only rattle. It showed no sign of opening. Suddenly, hot water from the shower that I knew I'd turn off came back on. I tested the handle and confirmed that it had been completely turned off. You've gotta be kidding me. I had a bad feeling about this. Nami, open the door. Nami! I shouted out as loud as I could, but there was no response. I looked down and saw that a metal bar about the size of a stick of chewing gum had been wedged in the rail of the sliding door. What's this? It had been put there to prevent the door from opening. Clearly this thing was the reason why I couldn't open the door. I tried to remove it, but only ended up hurting my thumb. It was no good. What am I supposed to do now? I checked the window, but it was too small. I wouldn't be able to fit through it. My bad premonition turned out to be spot on. The hot water pouring out of the shower was getting hotter, and the white steam was getting thicker. It started getting hard to breathe, and I couldn't take it anymore. I got out by breaking through the glass. Wait a minute. As I was changing my clothes, a scary sort of vision came to me. The temperature went up slowly this time, so I was fine. But what if the door had totally shut on Nami? Fortunately, she wasn't strong enough to shut the door all the way, but what if I'd gone in before her? I started to get worried about Nami. A, it's possible she went looking for her watch. I headed to the dining room. B, maybe she's sleeping on the sofa. I went to the entrance hall. Probably her watch. She said she wanted to find it.
They need to stop, like, splitting up.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I headed to the dining room, but Nami wasn't there. I went inside just in case and even looked around in the kitchen further in, but as I expected, she wasn't there. Where could she have gone? I saw a flash of white clothing in the hallway. In a panic, I turned and faced the door, but all I saw was the hem of a white dress. Who's that? I ran off in pursuit as fast as I could. Still, there wasn't any trace of anybody in the hallway. Weird. Nami would never wear anything like that. She's serving that Futch realness.
she's giving Futch like Lord.
In her polo shirt, giving Futch like Lord.
She's
Without-
always giving Futch like Lord.
Without anywhere else to go, I wound up back at the entrance. Putting an exclamation point on that is so strange. I could
I
hear
know.
someone talking from the second floor. I listened hard, but then I suddenly couldn't hear anything. That's odd. I'm pretty sure I heard someone just now. I quietly headed up to the second floor. At the top of the stairs, I could hear someone talking again from the other side of the hallway. As I got closer, the voices became increasingly clear. It seemed to be a conversation between a young man and a young woman.
That's scary.
Did whoever owns this house come back? It's funny that we're doing horror again after so long of just sort of futzing around.
I know.
Just sort of shower bath pod.
Yeah.
And
Just
checking
shower
medication.
Yeah.
Discussing yellow goop.
The voices sounded cheerful. I wondered if all of the creepy stuff that went on here was just some sort of misunderstanding. If that were true, then how would we ever be able to explain to them everything we'd been doing here? I felt conflicted as I stepped towards the room before me. I figured I should start with an apology. I lifted my arm about to knock on the door, but the conversation was suddenly cut short. The door opened slightly. Ah! Did they notice I was here? I froze up and waited for them to appear. A white hand appeared from the gap in the door. A girl's hand. I spoke without thinking. The person inside suddenly drew back. She also seemed to be at a loss for words, but in the next instant, she was suddenly apologizing. I'm sorry, Huh? Oh wait, it was Nami's voice.
Oh. What?
Nami?
Grover?
I opened the door fully and saw Nami standing there. You gotta be kidding me.
What?
The tension I was feeling was gone. What were you doing? I thought the owners of the house came back.
I did too. Don't surprise me like that.
Why'd you even come to a place like this? I was so worried about you when you weren't there after I got out of the shower.
You don't understand. Just listen.
Nami's eyes started to sparkle, like she was about to tell me about some sort of grand adventure.
I went looking for my watch, and I heard talking. I figured the owners of the house had come back.
Same here. That's why I came up here.
And the thing is...
Nami laughed and slapped my shoulder.
It's
I
so
love her.
weird. Just listen, okay?
I'm listening.
What do you think it was?
Who knows?
Exactly, so listen.
I already told you I'm listening. She was starting to irritate me.
I nervously knocked on the door.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't respond, though. They just kept talking, and
And?
I opened the door, and then...
And then?
And then...
Don't laugh! Just hurry up
I
and
love
tell
her.
me!
Nobody was there. So, what do you think it might have been?
Stop screwing around with me, alright? I'm worried here!
That was such a nothing story. That was
This is-
beautiful.
This is like a
Who's that?
Seinfeld
Oh,
bit.
beautiful.
I raised my voice at her.
Wait, is that...
That's you.
Sorry,
Nami cut her sentence short and changed her posture as if she was about to announce some very important news.
it was a radio.
A radio.
See? Right there.
Nami pointed to a black radio in the middle of the room. Right. Well, then why didn't you come back down afterwards? I was worried.
Yeah, about that.
Nami looked on top of the dresser.
Oh, hello.
There were two Western-style
Oh.
girl dolls that had been placed there. Both of the dolls were wearing the exact same outfit, a red cloth jumper skirt.
Huh?
I feel like I've seen these dolls somewhere before.
These dolls? I picked them up.
Let me have them.
Nami took them very delicately with both hands and pressed both of them against her cheeks. What?
Why is she being the freak now?
I
Huh?
don't know. She's been a freak on and off.
Nami
Oh,
looks so
beautiful music.
relaxed. It was a face I'd never seen her make before. Are
She's
you
having
okay?
her dull time.
These dolls feel familiar somehow. They make me feel like a kid again.
They just look like dolls to me, but I guess it's because I'm a guy.
He wouldn't understand dull
say
time.
that. These are special.
Huh. Nami closed her eyes, lost in the moment. I'll never understand women.
Oh my god. This guy.
Well, anyway, I saw someone kind of like a doll earlier. I'm guessing she's the owner of this
To
house.
say.
He's trying to relate to her.
Yeah.
I think it was a lady in a white dress. Nami looked at me. She seemed as though she was still daydreaming, or just dreaming. It concerns me a little, so I'd like to go back down and check everything out. I turned to leave.
Okay.
Nami reached out and placed the dolls back like she was handling some great treasure. As she left the room, she waved sadly at the dolls.
Bye-bye.
She's so awesome.
Dolls. My dolls.
Bye-bye.
I don't.
Bye bye.
All right, let's continue our search,
Hashtag my
shall we?
dolls.
Hashtag my dolls. Oh, yeah.
Nami still seemed a little out of it as we headed downstairs. This door seems suspicious. It was the door at the front of the entrance hall. Maybe the lady in the white dress went through it earlier. I opened the door. It continued deeper into a long, dark room. It's like a tunnel, huh? Oh, no, wait. That's Nami, because it says,
Oh, is
huh.
that? Oh, the huh. It's like a tunnel, huh?
There were candlesticks lined up against the bare stone wall. I turned on my flashlight. There was a door in the back. If we open the... Oh!
Oh. If we open that door,
Nami started muttering. Yeah?
we'll be back in the entrance hall again. Like we went back in time.
Huh?
What are you on about, girl?
My freak haunted girlfriend.
This hallway is a tunnel that goes back into the past.
She said this with a
What?
serious look on her face. You're not making any sense. I paid her no mind and continued along. The door was a The door was a slatted shutter type. I could feel the wind outside blowing through the gap. The floor right in front of the door was soaking wet. Once we open this, we'll be back in the entrance hall, right? I opened the door. Whoa! Suddenly, I felt something cold softly touch my face. It was a cluster of vines wet from the rain. I pushed my way through the vines and made my way out. There I find a balcony facing the back garden. Wooden scaffolding had been set up there a long time ago. It had become worn down over the years. In the center was a single wooden table that had started to rot, with 3 deck chairs sat around it. Each had been turned to face in different directions. There was an overhead trellis with vines hanging down, making it look like the entrance to a haunted house. The rain
No
had
way.
stopped, but water still dripped from the vines, hitting my face and shoulders. What an awesome entrance, huh? I had intended to be cynical, but it seemed like Nami hadn't heard me. She suddenly tugged at my hand and pointed to one of the pillars holding up the trellis.
Hey, look at that.
Hmm?
Isn't there something shining there?
It's true. That beam looked like
True.
a long, thin
True.
shadow, and I could see a dim yellow light near the bottom. It didn't seem like a flame or an electric light. It was a gentle light with some kind of sheen to it. Is it the spirit of Princess Kaguya?
What?
I thought you'd say that.
I walked up. Well, she's been
What?
with this weirdo for a while, I imagine.
He says this all the time. It's his catchphrase.
They're always, my boyfriend's always talking about Princess Kaguya.
I walked up to the pillar. Oh, it's fluorescent paint. 2 lines about as thick as my finger had been drawn with some space between them, one over the other. But why here, of all places? I bent down and turned the light towards the lower line. The paint had dried on top of the wooden pillar's original paint, making it look crusty. A straight line had been painted over it with fluorescent paint. and upon closer inspection, it seemed that something had been used, perhaps a nail, to etch something in the wood, a straight line, along with what appeared to be letters to the right of it. What's this? Something's written here. I strained my eyes to see what it was, but it was old and worn out and crusted with paint, so it was too hard to see. We'll be able to read it if we scratch off the paint. Oh, fucking hell.
We'll be able to read it if we scratch off the paint.
Nami said as she started scratching away at the paint with her fingernail. It was fun watching her hard at work peeling away the paint, and soon the pillar revealed what was written underneath. Nami. That's what had been carved there. I felt like there was something black in the pit of my stomach. Nami stopped moving her finger the moment she saw it, but then went right back to peeling away at the paint. Hey, Nami. I tapped her on the shoulder from behind, but she ignored me and kept working on scratching away the paint. She ended up scratching off the paint up to centimeters above and below the painted area. Most of the old paint had been totally scratched off. There were actually 2 lines underneath both set of lines, for a total of 4 in all. And beside each was a name. The names Nami, Naomi, Naomi, and Nami had been carved in that order. Slowly, Nami looked back at me. She had a stoic expression on her face.
Herring Heights.
Huh? Oh, right, I see.
I wonder who Naomi is.
Huh?
Well, I'm Nami, right?
The only one. Hey,
I
hey.
forgot to finish the sentence. But who's Naomi?
Hey, what are you talking about? I give Nami's shoulder an exaggerated slug. That's just the name of the girl who lives here. You're overthinking it.
Am I?
You are. It's just a coincidence. What's wrong with you, Nami? You're not acting like yourself. You look really dark, too.
I hope it's just a coincidence, but what about that lady you mentioned earlier? The one in the white dress?
Huh?
She looked like me, didn't she?
I didn't see her face.
Oh.
All sorts of questions came to mind. A. Why would Nami's face be in a place like this? B. Who was Naomi? C. What did Nami mean by that?
I also just.
House.
Oh my god. I Paxton, I was literally just about to say that.
Oh my god, no way.
I was about to say. I was like, this is so Haunting Hill House. This is crazy.
I held myself back
Yes.
from saying it the first time her name showed up on the wall, but the second time, like scratching
Yeah.
behind the paint, I was like, oh, this is just.
It's literally, it's that, yeah.
I've never
It's
read it, so I don't
literally-
know. What
You must.
You got it.
What are we gonna
You got
do?
it.
I gotta go now. Sleepy time. Bye, guys.
Oh my
Oh.
god, it's Ella's
Have
bedtime.
fun. Have fun.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Wait,
Have
Ella,
a
come say
awesome
goodnight to me before you go to bed.
Okay, I will.
Okay,
We
yeah.
we have been
Bye.
recording for 2 hours so far. What would be like the stopping point?
Maybe like 15 more minutes, if that's okay?
Okay, I can do that. That would be
Sounds
just
good.
stopping at 10:05, so that's very doable.
Yay.
But what do we do now?
Okay, awesome.
I think if we're playing true to character as a wife guy who's very stupid, he
Yeah.
cares about his wife and also doesn't know what she's ever talking about.
You're right.
He's always saying this.
Nami. Nami looked intently at the height comparison lines. She seemed pale. I knew we had to get
Nami.
away from this place first and foremost. Foremost. Come on, let's go inside. We just got soaked from those vines, and right after our bath.
But
Nami still had a dark expression on her face. I brought my mouth up to Nami's ears.
What?
We could
Huh?
take a shower. We could take a shower together this time, you know?
don't be stupid.
Pervert.
Don't be a pervert.
She finally laughed a little. All right, let's go.
Sure.
I took Nami by the hand and we walked towards the slattered shutter door. I looked back before we went through the door and I could see speckles of fluorescent paint still left behind on one side of the dark balcony. Should we check that room? We still hadn't fully checked everything on the left side. I started walking that way. Do you think it's open? I stood in front of the door and turned the knob. It was nailed shut. Whatever. Oh, wait.
Oh, is this the one?
It's so it's Nami.
Oh, it sure is dark, huh?
The only illumination was provided by a single candle in the corner of the room, but there was a switch on the wall. The lights turned on. There was a dazzlingly bright chandelier hanging from the ceiling. It sure is spacious. No.
It sure is spacious here.
Say, isn't that a piano? Oh,
Oh, damn.
Say is such a Grover thing to start with, though.
It really is.
It sure is spacious here.
Say, isn't that a piano over there?
Nami pointed to the right side of the room. You're right. It's a piano hall. We went inside. There were sliding glass doors leading out to the backyard. It may look quite beautiful during the day, but at night, the black against the black glass just reflected what was in the room. Before I knew it, Nami was standing in front of the piano, tapping away at the keys. You can play the piano, Nami?
I can't play it well enough to answer that question with a yes, but I do like the sound of the piano.
Huh.
He's so normal.
Well, what
It's
song
just
is
so
that?
normal. I don't know. I don't know the title or even who composed it.
Someone taught you how to play it?
No, I just remember hearing it a long time ago. I'm not sure when, though. I find it odd myself.
Life's like
Well, I
that
find yours
sometimes,
odd.
yeah? Suddenly, Nami's hands stopped moving. What's wrong? Is it over already? Nami's looking past me over my shoulder.
Hey, that's...
When I looked behind me, I saw a painting of a lady hung up on the wall. It was a woman in her 30s. How do you know? Wearing traditional Japanese clothes, standing with a mountain range behind her. Her long hair had been brushed over her left shoulder. She held wildflowers in both hands, which she had clutched against her chest. A picture?
Obviously. But do you notice anything special about it?
Nami smiled as if she was challenging me. I started to panic. Was it painted by a famous artist? I didn't know anything about paintings, though.
He's so stupid.
Ooh. Hey, looks like an early Picasso, doesn't it? I made it up on the spot to try and sound intelligent. B, she's pretty, isn't she? I tried to change the subject. Hey, those are Hypericums she's holding.
We gotta go see.
Here it comes, yeah.
A is really
Yeah.
tempting, though.
It's
Can
very
I-
in character for him.
Can I do save states? Hang on.
Oh, you're so smart.
You are so smart.
Please, please, please. I want to do save states.
Ugh, it's haunted. It's fucking haunted.
I'm scared.
It's okay, it's okay. It's okay. Hang on, I'm just looking to see how to do a save state. Tools. Oh, here we go. Tools. Save state. I saved the state. Say something
Okay.
stupid. Looks like an early Picasso, doesn't it?
Oh, does it? I don't know much about paintings myself.
Looks like I managed to fool her. Okay, let's go back.
That's so awesome. That's so awesome.
Looks like I managed to fool her. Hey, those are Hypericums she's holding.
Oh yeah, now that you mention it. But there's something else too. Doesn't she look like me?
Huh? That was sudden. I took another look at the woman in the painting. At first, I didn't know what Nami meant. The lady's makeup was very old-fashioned, and the painting seemed old, so I couldn't really see a resemblance to Nami, who was a typical modern-day girl. But as I looked at it more, I saw a similarity in the eyes, and that's when it hit me. Nami bent her head in the same way whenever she smiled, and had a tendency of slightly lifting her chin up. It made her look less symmetrical. When she got careless, the expression even made her look ever so homely. What?
What?
It made me feel uneasy, like handling newborn babies who can't support their own neck yet.
I'm always saying this.
I did love it when Nami smiled, but every time she did, I felt a sense of loss and fear.
What
The
the hell?
smile of the
Crazy.
lady in the painting made me feel that exact same sense of unease. More than her physical features, it was her expression that surprised me. I don't see it. She doesn't look like you at all. I lied because I found it creepy how similar they were.
Oh?
Nami smiled lightly and tilted her head. It was like the painting had come to life. It sent a chill down my spine. But you know, Nami, you're not as pretty as her. What the fuck?
Fuck.
I turned away so I didn't have to meet Nami's gaze.
Why is he negging her? That's crazy.
So you're saying I'm ugly?
Nami slammed on the piano keys and stood up. I didn't say you were
Justified.
ugly.
You said it just now.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Nami pouted angrily. Now her face looked nothing like the picture. No, it's just... I started to lighten up my expression. Okay, I said it.
Okay, you got me.
You really got me.
Are you teasing me? Then I'm not playing the piano for you ever again.
Nami turned her back to me. The wind blew in at that moment. Uh-oh. The curtain blew up to the lit candle on the piano and caught on fire,
Oh my
which
God.
quickly spread across the entire curtain.
Also, since when was there a lit candle on the piano?
Yeah,
Oh, who's screaming?
I think it's
Ah.
Nami. The burning curtain fell over Nami's face. Nami! I pulled the curtain off in a hurry. The metal part that attached it to the rail ripped right off. I hurled it to the floor and stomped on it with my feet in a panic. The fire was strong, but fortunately the thin curtain didn't provide it much fuel. Since it had nothing else to travel to, I managed to extinguish the fire. Woo! The whole house almost went down in flames. Are you okay, Nami? She didn't respond. She stood there facing the wall, her back turned to me.
Ooh.
What's wrong? A burn? When I asked this question, Nami turned to me and slowly nodded. Where? Where's the burn?
The face.
Huh?
The face?
Huh?
I approached her, confused, until she pointed at the lady in the painting. When the curtain was flapping around, the heat must have melted the oil in the painting, making the lady appear to have been burned on the right side of her face. Oh, is that all? Man, you surprised me. I thought you meant your own face. I laughed, relieved, until Nami said something that made no sense.
Mom? Sis?
What do you mean, sis? I
What
didn't
do you
know
mean,
what she...
sis?
I didn't know what she was talking about. Nami's an only child. I stood there dumbfounded. And then Nami suddenly started trembling and ran for the exit. Where are you going? Flustered, I grabbed Nami by the arm.
Let me go. I have to find that mummy, or else.
That mummy? The one in the wheelchair?
Yeah, so let me go.
Nami struggled so hard I thought she might rip my arm off. Calm down, Nami. What's going on?
Let me go.
I'm not letting you go until you calm down. I grabbed Nami by both shoulders and looked her straight in the eyes. What's this all about? Explain it to me.
I used to live in this house. I lived here a long time ago.
That's news to me. A long time ago. How long ago was it?
I don't know. I just know it was when I was really little. I lived here together with my mom and dad and my older sister.
Your older sister? But you're an only child, right?
No, I had an older sister.
She whispered. Why did you hide it from me? I never heard you talk about her before.
I wasn't hiding it from you, Grover. I never do that. I only just knew it now. I remembered for the first time. I'm as shocked as you are that I had a different mom. But now I know. I remember her now.
Nami's lips quivered. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that you hid it from me. I should watch what I say. You apologize for that and not for the part where you called her ugly?
Right.
Crazy.
Yeah,
I
said it.
apologize, but I still couldn't believe what she was saying. We stumbled into this mansion by accident. She just happens to have lived here a long time ago. But Nami, it's not that I don't believe you, but isn't it possible you're just mistaken? I mean, all sorts of crazy things have been happening to us ever since we got here. You're tired. You're not thinking straight.
No, this can't be some kind of trick.
Nami shook her head.
I remember now, though it's faint. It's getting clearer. But if it's true, Oh, Rover.
Nami looked at me as though she wanted me to save her.
Oh, I forgot that was me. What should I do? That mummy has to be my mom or my sister. But what am I supposed to do?
I didn't know what to say to her. Nami looked down at the ground, trembling.
Hello? I might have done something I can never undo.
Something you can never undo? What would that be?
I can't remember what it is yet, but it's something. I did something to my sister, but I can't remember what. That's why I have to find that mummy.
Nami stumbled to the hallway. I said, "Hey, okay, Nami, I'll help you. We'll find that mummy together." B, Nami, let's go sit down. You still have enough time for that, right?
Everyone wants a crazy goth girl until she's crazy and in her haunted mansion with her dead sister.
Yeah.
So true.
A wife guy helps. A wife guy's gotta help.
Wife guys always help.
Okay, Nami, I'll help you. We'll find that mummy together. Nami and I left the piano room. It was silent in the hall, as if nothing had happened. We should start searching from the second floor, shouldn't we? We slowly trudged upstairs. I don't want to see that freaky mummy again.
I don't either.
Yeah.
Mummy had said what she said, but it made no sense to me. She'd found her name here and we'd experienced all sorts of strange things, but she's just confused. Once we've checked through everything, we'll get some rest on the sofa. Tomorrow, the two of us will probably be having a good laugh about all this. Okay. Should we start checking from the second floor? As we headed up to the second floor hallway, I turned and looked behind me. Oh! Nami wasn't there. Did I lose her somewhere? I was sure she was right behind me. I looked down into the hall on the first floor. B, where did you go? I checked down the second floor hallway. This feels like a meaningful choice. I don't know.
I mean, she was behind him.
Yeah, I think first floor makes the most sense.
Do you guys want me to save scum this?
Perhaps.
I mean, might as well, yeah.
Okay.
And if it just like turns out weird, we can go back.
I looked down into the hall on the first floor. When I turned around to face the sudden sound I heard, I saw a wheelchair with nobody on it racing towards me at high speed. Whoa! I had dodged the wheelchair by the skin of my teeth. The wheelchair collided with the handrail of the stairs. If it had hit me, I might have fallen downstairs along with the wheelchair. There was something else that I was more concerned about. I'd caught a glimpse of the person who thrust the wheelchair toward me. It looked like Nami. Could she have done it? That was going too far to just be a joke. Could the confusion that she was feeling have driven her crazy? Okay, and now let's see what happens the other way around. The door to the room where the mummy had frightened us was open slightly, and light was coming out from inside. I came closer to the room. The door started opening on its own. Was it Nami or someone else? I held my breath and waited for someone to come out. It was Nami. I breathed out a sigh of relief. Nami, I was so worried. Suddenly, Nami brought her hands up and flung something silver at me, aiming straight for my face. Whoa! After I barely managed to dodge it, Nami's momentum carried her right past me. She had a wrench in her hands. What are you doing, Nami? I screamed at her, but Nami regained her bearings and came at my head with the wrench again. Her face looked demonic. Stop it! I grabbed her hands overhead, but she was stronger than I expected. Both of us were pushing at each other, our hands grappling above our heads. But still, she only had the strength of a woman.
Whoa!
Hello? The moment she realized she was about to lose to me, Nami threw the wrench at my head. Oh! It was a direct hit. I hunkered down with my hands over my head and Nami dashed me into the hallway. Ow! I touched the spot gingerly that hurt. I could feel a bump forming, but fortunately it wasn't bleeding. What in the world just happened? I looked at the floor and found the wrench along with a single Polaroid picture. Maybe she dropped it during the scuffle. When I picked it up, I saw that it was a picture of Nami and me enjoying ourselves, but it was taken from really far away. When was this taken? I picked up the wrench. There was tape on the handle with the name Grover written on it. This is my own wrench. I used this to do maintenance on my car. I'm sure of it. I remembered the car accident earlier. If she had this wrench, she must have picked it up near the car. There was a high possibility that whoever had this wrench tampered with the car. Don't tell me Nami did it.
Wait,
No, it was unthinkable.
That's a crazy jump to make.
Nami was a victim in that accident too. We both almost died. So why would Nami have brought this here? And what's more, why would she have attacked me with it? Okay, so which timeline do we want to go with? Wheelchair or wrench?
I like wrench.
Okay.
In any case, I have to find her. I headed in the same direction I saw Nami go down the hall. I heard something in one of the rooms. I opened the door without hesitation. Oh, Nami. Nami was standing in front of a desk in the left corner of the room. She was reading some sort of diary. When I entered the room, Nami slowly looked over at me.
Grover.
What did you do that for, Nami?
Hey, look at this.
Nami handed me the small book that she was reading. The expression on her face made her look like she was lost in her thoughts. I lost the chance to ask her about what happened either earlier because I just did what she said and took the book. Oh, wife guy.
Oh.
It was the maternal diary. I opened it and saw the name Nami written there.
And this one, too.
She handed me another one. This one had the name Naomi. Their date of birth was the same. Twins!
Oh.
I knew it. I knew it.
That was all Nami could say. You have twins and you name them Nami and Naomi?
That's crazy.
It's fucked up. Her voice was wrecked
Wonderful.
with pain. She buried her face in her hands and ran out the door. It was all too much. I was dumbfounded. Was everything that Nami said true? Did she really live here with her sister? Then that wasn't Nami, but Naomi? If they were identical twins, then it wouldn't be out of the question. But why? Why would Nami's sister mess with my car and attack me? What did I ever do to her? Now that I think about it, I remembered what happened in the shower. Maybe that was Naomi too. I don't know why she would have a grudge against me, but one thing was clear. She was trying to hurt us. I started to get worried about Nami. Nami! When I went out to the hallway, the door further ahead closed. It was probably Naomi's room. I started walking that way, but when I looked down, I could see wet footprints that led to a different room. I also heard the piano coming from down below. Where could Nami be?
Ooh.
I feel like wet footprints doesn't make sense because she wasn't wet.
Right, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's either hallway door or piano hall.
Oh.
Oh.
You can also save
I'm
some.
scared.
The door probably makes the most sense because she, like, just left the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ran to the hallway, over to the door that had shut. Strangely enough, nobody was inside. That's weird. I'm sure I saw someone just come in here. Took a peek in the cabinet and under the bed, anywhere a person might be able to hide. No one was there. Happened to notice an old diary on the desk. On the cover it said Year 1, Class 3. Opening it up, I could see writing that looked like it had been done by a child. It was Naomi's diary back when she was in elementary school. I was worried about Nami and all, but curiosity got the better of me and I started reading the diary. April 20th. Sunny. Today, Mom made me more acronulting oil. She always rubs it on me and prays I'll get better. Next time, I hope my burn will get better. April 21st. Sunny. Mom rubbed the medicine on me again today. She said my burn's not so bad, but it is. I don't have any friends at school. They say my burn looks gross. Once it goes away, I think I can make some friends. Did she have any traces left of burn? I tried to remember Naomi's face when she attacked me, but I was so caught up in the moment that I didn't really look at her that closely. I kept reading the diary. May 20th. Cloudy. Boy pulled my hair today. Everybody laughed when I cried. When I got home, Mom said I had something on my back. I asked her to pull it off. It was a piece of paper. It said monster. June 18th. Rainy. We used up all the medicine, but my burn didn't go away. Mom told me not to worry and the burn will go away when I get older, but I just want friends. I'm always alone. Her writing was childish, the sentences short and disjointed. At times, it seemed like she was just writing down her memories, but every memory she wrote in the diary was bad. She blamed all of her bad experiences on her burn. There was another notebook on the desk. It was another diary, but this one was written by an adult. June 3rd. Despite having used that new medicine for a whole month, the burn on my forehead is stubborn. It refuses to heal. I can only guess how long it might take, but eventually a day will come when I'll be able to leave this house. Why must I alone suffer this burn? Why must I alone be burdened by such misfortune? I cut my hair again. July 3rd. Today I learned for the first time that I had a twin sister. I knew Mom was hiding something from me for the longest time, but I found her diary stuck in a drawer. I asked her why she never told me about her. She said that it's because my sister died very early on. I don't believe her. I think Mom's still hiding something from me. Today I turned 20. September 20th. I read Mom's diary and now I know what caused it. I know that my little sister was the one who started the fire that burned me. Mom told me that Nami died in the fire at the time, but she can say whatever she wants. It's obvious to me that she's lying. It's obvious. She's trying to hide the truth from me, guaranteed. September 30th. Mom's still hiding the truth from me. She still is. I ask her over and over again, but she won't respond. She just sits there silently. I asked her yesterday and the day before that and the day before that. Nothing. No reply. I'll ask her again tomorrow and the day after tomorrow too. I'll keep asking her until she tells me. October 15th. Mom just won't listen. She never says anything anymore. She just sits in her chair without a single word. She won't even open her eyes. I don't even care anymore though. I'm gonna go and find Nami. November 5th. Mom, why don't you ever eat? I went through the trouble of making soup for you. You've gotten so thin ever since you stopped eating. I even untied the ropes so you could eat, but you still won't. Is it because you're mad at me for keeping you shut in your room for so long? I mean, I'm not mad at Nami anymore. I even managed to make some friends. December 30th. Mom died after someone locked her in a room. Who could have done such a thing? I lost the only family member I have. Mom, I'm so lonely. I wish I was dead too. February 14th. 49 days have passed now, Mom. I grieved for you the entire time, but I'd forgotten about Nami. I still have Nami. She must be alive somewhere out there. I want to see her soon. I'll introduce her to my friends and then we can all live together. I know we'll be happy. We're sisters after all. Nami. Diary ended here. This means she killed her own mother, didn't she? I felt panic starting to set in. I have to find Nami right now. When I turned around, I saw someone peeking in at me through the gap in the door. Gab? Who's there?
I've never heard that.
I think they meant Gab. The face disappeared. Was that Naomi just now? Is this our reality, or do we want to try the piano room?
No, I want to keep seeing this one.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay with this.
I went out into the hallway. The figure had just gone into the room behind the next door over. It was the room I'd never opened. I grabbed the doorknob. Wow! An electric current surged through my body. My hand wouldn't leave the knob. I felt my vision go white, my consciousness growing further away.
Concussion and electrocution.
Nami, you're so cute, Nami. I could hear someone muttering. I opened my eyes. The light from the chandelier was bright. Ugh! I tried to get up, but my arms and legs were bound with rope. I couldn't move. I turned my head to the side and saw some yellow flowers. They were hypericums. This is that coffin, isn't it? I had my hands tied behind my back okay. And I'd been placed in the coffin full of hypericums. Your hair looks so good like this. I heard that voice again. The voice sounded just like Nami's. I raised my head, but I only got a small glimpse out of the coffin. I saw that Nami had been made to sit in a wheelchair. The girl with the white dress was combing her hair. That must be Naomi. I didn't know if Nami was asleep or knocked out, but her eyes were closed and she seemed to be totally unconscious. Next, some makeup. The girl turned to face my direction. In a panic, I put my head down. There was no point causing a scene when I couldn't move. I figured it was best to pretend that I was still unconscious. I held my breath and listened to what she was saying. I almost remember you. I remember a girl I used to play with when I was little. Mom told me that she moved away, but she was just trying to trick me. Even when I found out I had a sister, she didn't want me to meet you. She said you were dead. What a terrible excuse for a mother, wouldn't you say? But I knew I'd meet you one day, and when I did, I swore that I'd take care of you. I've thought about doing this kind of thing for so many years. I wanted to comb your hair like this and put on makeup. I guess I shouldn't be reading this. This should be Paxton.
We can trade if you want.
Let's trade that one because it's supposed to be the
Okay.
same voice.
Oh,
Naomi
true.
seemed to be genuinely happy as she laughed. What had happened to all of the resentment that she had poured into her diary?
We really do look alike, though. Aside from the burn. You know, I went through a lot of pain up until junior high school because of this burn. My friends used to tease me. I got bullied. I ended up becoming a shut-in, which only made me feel lonelier. After junior high school, I pretty much never left the house. I lived with Mom here, just the two of us. I didn't have any friends, not one. Because of the burn.
Naomi's tone of voice had suddenly grown coarse. Surprised, I lifted my head up. I could see that she was hugging Nami's unresponsive head. She had gritted her teeth, scowling to hold back her anger. She didn't know that I was watching her, and the thing is, I was surprised by what I saw. I saw their faces side by side. Naomi had kept going on and on about her burn, but their faces looked exactly the same to me. Clearly, the burn wasn't the problem. Her problem was a mental one. Naomi's lips quivered with anger, but after a moment, her shoulders dropped. The expression on her face became gentle.
But even though I didn't have any human friends, I had all sorts of other friends. Do you know what kind of friends I had? Well, I had the grass and the flowers, the stars and the wind. You probably don't believe me, but it's true. You can believe your own sister. It was amazing. Countless flowers in a field would each tell me a love story. The wind and the stars would quietly whisper poems like gems in the cool hours of the early morning.
So those were the friends she wrote about making in her diary, huh? She really had become totally locked in her own world.
People are terrible, you know? You can trust someone and have that trust fall apart in the blink of an eye. Someone we had faith in until yesterday might today become a monster the likes of which we've never seen, one that would bring us so much pain. I know that you're the one who gave me this burn. I despised you for that a long time ago. But I don't feel that way now. People aren't terrible. The stars and the wind have told me that much. The trees and the flower, my friends. I'm happy now, Nami. And I want you, my little sister, to be able to experience that same happiness.
The wheelchair started to move.
Come on, let's go. It's going to be hot, but it only hurts for a little while. Ugh.
Naomi intended to burn Nami just like she had been burned. Wait! I shouted. Naomi turned to face me.
Oh, right. I need to close the coffin.
She drew closer ever so slowly, but I couldn't even lift a finger to stop her. Nami, wake up! Nami! I shouted as loud as I could, but Nami wouldn't open her eyes.
I must thank you. You brought Nami to me, after all. Sleep well now.
Naomi pushed my body down, and while she closed the lid, she tossed a lit candlestick inside.
Oh, Jesus. It won't be so dark in there. Not with this. Whoa.
Ow, it's hot! I twisted my body away from the fire. The candle continued burning in the coffin. You bitch! You want to burn me to death in here! The hypericums in the coffin were freshly picked, too fresh to catch fire right away. But the flames could spread to the cloth lining of the coffin, and even if the fire didn't kill me after that, the lack of oxygen would. I need to put out the fire. I was just about... Fucking hell, I keep stumbling. I was about to roll around in the coffin as hard as I could, hoping to put out the fire, but it occurred to me that I might be able to use the candle to burn away the rope, so I brought my tied hands closer to the flame. It's so hot! Ah! I gritted my teeth there in that small coffin, my body writhing. Hurry, hurry! Just gotta break through! There! I ripped open the lid. The door was closed, and the two of them weren't here anymore. When I looked at the window, I could see that the curtains were on fire. She probably wanted a second chance to burn me to death, just in case. I untied my feet as fast as I could and jumped straight for the door. Please be open. But it was locked from the outside, and the door wouldn't budge. I looked around the room, but it was empty, aside from the coffin. The flames in the curtains were starting to fill the room with black smoke. If I didn't get out of here soon, I'd be smothered to death by the smoke. I dragged the coffin to the front of the door, stood it upright, and knocked it over as hard as I could towards the door. The hinges popped off and the door opened. Nami! There was no trace of either of them. Where did you go? I opened the door that was right in front of me. The moment I opened the door, something swooshed right in front of my eyes, almost hitting me. When I looked down, I saw the axe that the suit of armor had been holding. Had the axe been rigged to fall when someone opened the door? If I had walked into the room faster, I'd have been dead. I need to be careful. I looked around inside the room, but nobody was there. Thinking it might be useful, I picked up the axe. I might be able to use it to open a door. Who knows what other traps might be rigged when I opened a different door. I had a good idea of where Nami and Naomi had gone. The room I had tried to enter earlier, but couldn't. When I tried to go inside before, Nami was oddly scared of it. It could be that room, the room we didn't open. That's gotta be it. I decided to trust my instincts. As I got closer, I could hear voices. The voices were coming from the door I hadn't opened, just as I expected. I stood at the door and carefully peeked through the keyhole. I could see Nami sitting there. I'm not sure when her clothes had changed, but she was wearing the same white clothes as Naomi. Her hair held back by a hairpin. She seemed to be awake now, but was tied by a rope and had her mouth gagged. Another person appeared to be sitting next to Nami, but I couldn't see them clearly because of Naomi's shadow. Naomi stood before a wooden desk, mixing some sort of chemicals. I tried twisting the doorknob, but it was locked from inside.
Now we really will be twins. Nami, look over at Mom, okay?
Naomi moved slightly. The person sitting next to Nami was that mummy, their mom. Naomi filled a flask with the chemical she'd put together and approached Nami's face with it. Nami was trying her hardest to move her face away from the flask.
It will only hurt for a second.
Naomi tilted the flask. Nami shook her head from side to side. Drops of the chemical fell to the side, hitting the body sitting on the wheelchair. That very second, white smoke started to rise up.
Don't fight me. I'm doing this for your own good.
Naomi held Nami's face in place with her left hand. Tears streamed down Nami's face.
Don't cry. It only hurts for a second. You'll be fine, okay?
I lifted the axe and slammed it into the door, busting right through it. Stop it! I hurled the axe at Naomi with all my might.
Ah!
Naomi lost her balance trying to avoid the axe and ended up spilling the flask's contents on the mummy's face. Before my very eyes, the mummy's entire face was melting away.
Oh, Mom. Your face.
Flustered, Naomi cast me a scornful look as I undid the rope that had been used to tie Nami up.
Grover.
Nami! There was a loud sound and the room shook. Those flames from earlier must have ignited something somewhere.
How could you? How could you do this to my mom?
Naomi looked straight at me with a crazy look in her eyes. Let's get out of here! I pulled Nami by the hand out into the hallway. There was the sound of another explosion. It shook the whole mansion. We were falling over ourselves as we ran downstairs to the entrance hall. We can't get out through here. Wait, who?
Oh, yes, we can.
Oh, no.
Oh, I said. Okay, we can't get out through here.
Oh, yes, we can! I gripped the axe in both hands. At that moment, the floor of the entrance hall erupted in flames. No, now we can't get near the door! Oh, shit, never mind. Nami, stand back! I hurled the axe at the aquarium, but what came pouring out of the aquarium wasn't water. Somebody had swapped it out for something else because what came out of the aquarium was a big black cluster that unfurled slowly and spread out on the floor. Snakes! A huge pile of snakes!
It's snakes.
The snakes crawled along trying to avoid the fire on the floor, which forced us to separate.
This is crazy.
Grover.
It's no good. These are venomous snakes. Nami, go through the back exit. I'll leave through the terrace. We'll meet up in the garden out back. You have to. You have to make it.
Oh,
okay.
you have to. You have to make it, okay?
After she said that, Nami ran down the hallway. I opened the nearby door that led to the garden terrace from the entrance hall and ran through the pitch black passage. Nami! When I made it out to the garden in the back, I used the terrace stairs and faced the rear exit of the mansion. Nami had to come out through there. But then the flames started to pour out of the underground room with the boiler. Oh, right. The explosion came from the boiler room. The boiler room was really close to the bathroom, and Nami had to pass by the bathroom. Was she going to be okay? Nami still hadn't come out. I ran over to the rear exit. I ran past the kitchen. Nami still hadn't shown up. I ran past the back of the bathroom. The door Nami was supposed to pass through still hadn't opened. Nami! Nami! I went past the burning boiler room, and just as I made it to the concrete landing by the back exit, the door finally opened. Nami burst through the door like she had really leaned into it. Nami! I almost collapsed onto the landing as I hugged Nami. Nami, you gotta keep it together! Flames were already starting to reach outside the mansion. The glass windows started breaking. I tried to shield Nami as we ran to take refuge at the greenhouse. There's no way that's Nami. There at the greenhouse,
yeah.
Nami was exhausted. I set her in the flowers and kept calling her name. Nami, you're okay. We're safe. Nami slowly opened her eyes. Nami, oh, I'm so glad. I held Nami in my arms. I looked behind me. The mansion was ablaze under the night sky. Nami stood up and looked at the mansion. Nami. At that moment, the blazing mansion fell with a huge crash. Amidst the flames, I heard a scream.
Rover!
Could it be? Nami turned back to me slowly, holding up her hair, showing me her forehead.
That freaking ruled.
That was fucking awesome.
We got
That
an
was
ending.
So good. That was so good.
I can definitely see how that sort of changed the game for horror stuff moving forward.
Yeah, because it
but-
holds up. Like, I really enjoyed that.
It was
That was really fun.
It was, I would say, I could see how it changed the horror game. I feel it was a more effective comedy than anything.
It wasn't very
much was a
scary.
comedy.
Yeah.
I mean, there were a couple
But it
like
was-
creepy parts for sure, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like, I think it was more creepy than scary.
Mhm.
But I also think the way that they wrote Grover was like, it was just very funny.
it was so funny.
That ruled.
The way that they wrote Grover, the real character Grover, that was his name in the original game.
Yes, and he's always been Grover.
This makes me so
The
mad.
wonderful pervert.
I have to look up what the other endings are. But also this makes me so mad because, like, man, I wonder what the other sound novels are like, and I can't play any of them except for Shibuya Scramble.
We should do Shibuya Scramble another time.
I really want to.
I think it'd be awesome.
Was that the one with the cool music?
Yes.
I still need to watch that video you sent.
I'm looking up the endings.
Yay!
I voiced so many screams in that video, and I do not know how to do that.
You did so awesome.
It sounded completely different every time, I think.
Twins Curse.
Twins curse.
Okay, so the endings are Burning Coffin, most serious. Well, I thought that happened.
Yeah.
Burning Basement, Delusional, Mother and Father, Twins Curse, Fish Monster, Shadow, Monster Curse, Monster
Fish
Bloodlines,
Monster.
Fireless, Fireflies, parentheses, most comedic.
Most comedic.
It's so awesome.
How do we get most comedic ending?
Yeah.
Well, endings open up like once you've done different paths because it adds more
Ooh.
options to the game each time you play.
That's awesome.
Ooh.
So we can
That's
always
really
come back
cool.
if we feel like it.
That could be
Actually,
fun.
that would be really fun. It actually sounds so awesome.
And
like
also,
that.
Yay!
I do know. Okay, I found a flowchart for when you first start the game. The only options that you have then. Also, once you play enough of the endings, I do know that you unlock the ability to like. Try again. You unlock the ability to play Pink Bookmark, where everyone is self-aware and it's just a pure comedy.
That's
That's awesome. That's so awesome.
Try again. What do you want me to press? You gonna take me back to the menu, or are you just gonna make me stare at this?
Just try again.
For your reference, I am sending a no, Michael. Here is the flowchart for when you first play the game, and no new options are added.
It's
Oh, wow.
crazy.
This is not a very good. Let me just link the Imgur, because that is not helpful.
Crazy.
And this is just like base without any of the rest of it.
Yes, this is first time you play, without any like new options added.
That's crazy.
It's so insane. I can't believe it like had so much. I don't know. I didn't expect there to be like different endings and routes for like such an old game.
Oh yeah,
I
that was
don't know.
kind of the entire point of it, is that like your choices change a lot. So we
That's
got the
so
twins
sick.
ending, which I think is very compelling sounding, so I'm not mad about that.
I think so, yeah.
Do I have to reset the game to go back to the menu? I'm not going to start another playthrough, but I want to see what's changed.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Let me do a save state, just in case, so I don't lose everything, and then I'll reset. Stop flickering. Every time, stop hearting my messages, Bozo.
I'm reading that. From
Yeah,
the other
see?
channels.
It's the
Oh,
second
cool.
time.
Oh,
What is
that's
that number?
awesome.
Page 135?
I think it's on like what scenario you're on. Like this is literally it's your bookmark. So it's like
Oh,
page 1 because
that's
we
so
haven't
cute.
started yet. It's gonna start you at the first page.
okay. That's super fun.
I don't know how many times we have to play to get the pink bookmark, but if we want to go back, we absolutely can. But
That
that's
would be fun, I think.
gonna be it for tonight. I think I have a 3-hour recording here just about, so plenty good.
That would be
Yay!
fun.
Yay!
Thank you for hanging with me,
Yeah.
gang. I'm
That
gonna
was so
I had so much
stop
fun.
the recording and then I'm gonna start remixing this so that I can put it up.
Bye, VOD.
Bye, VOD
Bye,
heads.
Maud.
Bye, Jones and
VOD
Andrea,
heads.
assumedly. Bye, me in the future. Bye, Bozo, who's gonna rewatch the first part that he missed.
So true.
Bye, everyone.
So true.
Bye.